Gotta get my talking voice ready.
Timbos. All right, what's going on, guys? We should be live. Um, if something's wrong, please tell us, chat. I'm I'm shivering my timbers. What's going on, chat? What's going on, Trev? What's going on, Merc? Gonzo's in the house.
How we doing, chat?
Hell yeah. What's good? Booster ants too. What is up, my man?
You did something right.
I did it. I did it. Holy
Last
crap.
week we tried to start stream, I think like 3 times through Rock, and then eventually had to have Metri do it because Rock couldn't figure it out. But I'm glad that we're good today.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're everything turned out for the best, you know. What's up, JT? How you doing, man?
Yeah, we got us two to start off. Others should be popping in eventually, and then a few of us couldn't make it, but we're up this weekend, or not this weekend, this week.
I feel like drama just always happens to go off in like every single week. Like every single week there's drama.
I feel like it's been harder and harder to like avoid. I think we had like 1 week like a month ago that nothing really happened, and then I think the week after like a bunch of things happened, so it like balanced itself out.
Yeah, it's very sporadic. Either one thing happens, nothing happens, or a billion things happen. It's so hilarious. Like honestly, it's just, especially with all the like the Pokerev and other drama. We're gonna get into that later on too. But
Actually, did you watch Opossum's video that he just posted?
oh yeah, I did. I watched the.
If for anyone that doesn't know, in Rev's last video, he had opened up a mystery box that was supposed to be like a premium mystery box. I think it was like $1,000, and in it was a Lugia. It was CGC a 9, like the old label, and it was basically like a CGC 5 actual quality card. And I don't know what kind of quality control they have over there, but I feel like every time I see something with CGC, it's because something like messed up is happening.
CGC is just so inconsistent with their grading, and what
Yeah.
really pisses me off is because people they put themselves out to be this like, ooh, we could grade all these different error. We know what we're doing. We have this like crazy specialized process when they can't even grade a freaking card. Like, dude.
Yeah. I actually picked up some CGC stuff this weekend, like this past weekend. And so I only did it because I was buying bulk slabs from someone at a card show. And I have the new label and the old labels. And I got to say, the new labels are actually like pretty clean compared to the old ones. Like these like feel like childish.
I could see that. I could see. So you think they're like a little bit overhated then?
I don't think that it's overhated. I think that the reason that a lot of people hated it is because of like they distinguished themselves as something and then decided to change it up. And then the things that they changed up, they were the way that they advertised it was so horrible when they were doing the commercials with everyone, or not like they're like little advertisements, and didn't have anyone talk because everyone had like very like mid reactions to it. But I will say that like as a standalone, it's
pretty much just like a PSA card, honestly. It's like,
yeah, no, I think it gives it that feel. I do miss like the subgrades. I think that like makes it look more official. I know that they said that they weren't really getting people that were paying for it, and it's a different process. But I will say, I looking at the black label, like it's, or you know, the new black label, it's pretty cool.
Dang, I didn't know he had like $1 billion sitting there. Jesus. But the whole like CGC thing in general, or grading in general, that I think Opossum but like touched on too. More people are just gonna see all these videos and they're just gonna be way more discouraged in like selecting even like PSA or BGS. They're just gonna not really grade with like cards anymore. Obviously there will always be people, but I feel like, what do you think is like kind of like the longevity of grading? Do you think there's like some sort of, will it ever like boom how it did like 2021, or do you think it'll
I feel like I feel like it'll decline for now because I've heard that it is, and I've heard that a lot of mid-grade cards are becoming a lot harder to move. So, like, it's cool to have a slab collection, and people are putting them into like mystery boxes and stuff like that are lower grades that don't really sell. And there are certain ones that are, if you get a 10, it's basically going to sell, especially if it's a card that's like wanted. But so many people graded during COVID, and people are just starting to get their stuff back, or like they've had it for a bit, and now that like Pokemon itself is on a decline, you're getting people who are being more picky about what they're buying. So I've heard that like a lot of more expensive like PSA 8 to 6 grades are not moving. Nines are kind of moving. Tens are moving, and then like most of it just sits there. Like you'd rather just push a raw card that someone's going to throw into their binder because there's more. It's more affordable. Like everyone's trying to still get their money out of what they put into grading. Um, so I think that the next time that there is a big push for Pokemon, like the next like Logan Paul boom, I would think that grading would kind of come back into play, like the mid grades, just because people are going to see the tens and want to buy the sixes because it's more affordable. But as of right now, I think it'll be.
I like the thought of graded cards, right? I have graded cards, but I hate the thought of actually grading it myself. I just it's so much like, oh, I gotta wait, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But I'll be honest, I'm just gonna buy it off of eBay if I really want it. And I
Yeah,
think it's
no.
because I'm not really too focused on like making money as currently. But I think for people that want an easy flip, like grading is like the number one thing they want to do. But
What's crazy though is like I said, like or with my new videos that I've been putting out, I've been dealing more with reselling.
fire,
And what's up?
fire videos.
Thank you, thank you. So I was looking into grading cards myself, and I had hit up someone who like sends in bulk grading, and like she'll send some of her own stuff in because I didn't quite want to send in 20. Plus like having to deal with all of the like process of even grading. So I was gonna go through PSA, and she was like, just a heads up, if you're not getting a 10, it's probably not worth it in this market. And I
Yeah,
went and bought myself a couple slabs. Like I bought a PSA 10 card and I traded for a PSA 9. But like as soon as I heard like straight confirmation that it's not really even worth selling unless you're getting raw instead of going through the hassle and paying, like she was charging me, I think it's 15 or $16 to do bulk like per card, and she was going to trade me because she has a membership, and she was going to charge me like 18 if I sent 10. So like she was doing me a favor, but even that I was like, am I really going to shell out $180 for 10 cards to maybe come back and not want, no one's going to want to buy them?
exactly.
um yeah, so it's definitely a weird thing to go and grade yourself right now unless you have like clientele for it, or like you said, like you just want something in a 10, go buy it on eBay if it's something affordable for you.
I agree. I feel like, and especially nowadays, like while like the market is kind of not like crashing, but definitely dipping, people are just like kind of fed up with like the whole grading stuff. They're not gonna really send too many cards. So if they actually
Yeah,
want it,
I
yeah,
think PSA they'll still get cards, but even then it's like their turnaround times are so slow, and that's why like a CGC was so good. But now no one wants a mid CGC. So
the 9.5, that's a 10. I
yeah,
think that's what really kind of like pushed them kind of like in the
they
grading
just went
direction.
to a weird shift in policies for sure.
Yeah, I think that is kind of the main issue. I don't even think it was the label. I think it was the label definitely played a part, but I think it was how they took out subgrades and then made these all excuses. Plus, they whatchamacallit, I just had a brain aneurysm. They took out the subgrades, plus they changed the grading, how the grading scale. That's what I meant. The grading scale.
Yeah. So I mean the thing is though is with the subgrades they were saying that because they charge extra for it, but like if people are gonna want it, they're gonna get it. But yeah, I feel like they just created an identity for themselves, and they built it up for so many years, and they were just like, nah, we're gonna do it worse,
Yeah, yeah.
and then switched it up.
I feel like,
Like it
yeah.
seemed like someone that went through it with like no community feedback and just did it because they were like, oh yeah, it'll probably work.
they were like fed up. They're like, you know, I'm kind of sick of this. Let's change it up. You know,
Mm.
the CGC, Trev saying CGC used to be one of the tougher companies to grade with, and now they're a joke. They were very tough, but I feel like as what Opossum or Rev uploaded recently, sometimes they would give like a freaking 5 and 9. So
Mm.
I don't even know how that works. Are they tougher right now, or are they harsher? Obviously, I feel like they're a lot like lenient now because they obviously that grading, whatchamacallit, the new scale. But
Yeah, I feel like that takes away like the point 0.5 makes it feel more pristine in a weird way because like a 9.5 if you can get that over a 9, but like obviously you'd rather have a 10. But now knowing that there was a 9.5 and everything just falls into that, it's like, well, do I have a shitty 10 or like a good 10?
yeah,
Like that could definitely feel very weird.
it was a very kind of nonsensical thing to do to switch up the whole grading scale. Maybe they saw that people were like whining that the scale was too harsh. Maybe like, oh, your gradings are too harsh. Um,
Yeah, that could definitely be a thing.
but I doubt it's like something like overwhelmingly that would do such a decision. Like I doubt that many people wanted it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they did it just like with no community feedback. Like they just went into it and were like, we think that this is going to be good, and now it just isn't as good as they thought it was going to be. And like maybe
I agree, 100%. Poketrev is also saying, honestly, I think PSA is the same way sometimes. You see them put in some weird high grades as well, but then they also give you low grades for no reason.
yeah, I actually watched a video recently. Shout out to PokeDog, and he sent like a bunch of modern cards, and he had one, I want 2 8s, and then he got hit with a 6 for no reason. Like there was no creases on the card, no like major scratches, and it's just like, did you put the 9 upside down, like how CGC is putting cards in upside down, or like what? Why was it a 6? So like I think there's like quality control. Oh, hold on, my audio is like super high. Apparently, I can lower it.
Oh, no worries. Maybe my
Um,
audio is low too.
yeah, I don't know. It is like a weird thing. Quality control is always going to be an issue. Like it's gonna happen. Um, but
Especially when like you're getting so many like freaking cards, like millions and millions of cards that are grading. I think obviously some people are just gonna be like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna deal with this, and then try to rush through it. It's just like a rush of fire.
yeah,
It's like with everything.
I think it's also like, did you watch Poke Radar's or Radar's podcast today?
No, I haven't.
No, so he had TCA Gaming on, and he's really chill. Like he's really cool. I've seen his videos before. Actually, one of my graded cards I bought from him on eBay when I first got back into collecting in 2020.
Hell yeah.
It's like a Pichu pre-release card.
Oh,
I
I
can
bought
get it.
some
Hold
stuff
on.
from him too. He does some fair prices.
Here it is, a heart gold and soul silver, and it has like the. I don't think it's a
Oh,
pre-release, but it's a reverse stamp, or it's a pre-release. I always look it up and I forget. I think it is pre. It is pre-release. It says it on there. It's super cool, super nice card. It's a 9. But he said that he still has stuff that was sent in during like the COVID rush. Like he got it in just before like prices were raised. Then he said like they tried to charge him more and then did a couple weeks ago, and he's still waiting on the other half.
yeah, that's
Um,
wild.
yeah, and it's like that's 3 years ago. Like we're in 2023. Like he sent that probably like early 2020. Um, that's crazy because I mean COVID hit in what like April, so he must have got it in like March or so.
Dude, just thinking about that is just a crazy time for Pokemon. Like everyone was
Yeah,
just so hyped. It's like I don't even know if that'll ever happen again. Like that level of magnitude.
I feel like Pokemon's going to be around enough that it's like bound to happen, but maybe, yeah, maybe not to that magnitude. And one thing that I keep thinking about that's crazy is the sets that were out at the time that were selling, besides the late Sun and Moon stuff, sucked. Like Vivid Voltage is not a great set. Um, Neither is like Base or Rebel Clash.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Rebel
they're
Clash, their
horrible.
top card was Boss's Orders that was like $10 or $15. Um, and it's crazy how crazy people went over cards that were not that good, and then we got sets that were so much better later in the like Sword and Shield's life.
Dude, and people were still scalping the beginning sets too, like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I mean, Vivid Voltage, I was looking at a price chart the other day of like where things went from, and the Rainbow Pikachu and Full Art Pikachu V and VMAX went from the V went from like 85 to now it's like 12. And I like that card a lot. Like I probably will end up buying one. And the VMAX went from like 250. I think it's like down to like 150 right now, and that that might even be high.
damn, that's wild. I remember that VMAX shiny level almost. And actually, it was even
Yeah,
more.
that's and what's crazy is again that set was not good. Like I think that's the one with the amazing rares. I enjoy those, but at the same time, it's like they were never ever crazy value. Besides, I think like one or two of them might have been like okay, but it's just so weird how crazy people went off the shelves, or people were like pulling product off the shelves for sets that were not what it could have been. Like if a Brilliant Stars was out at the time, or Evolving Skies,
Oh,
I feel like it could have been like even worse than it was.
oh, 100%. But the thing is, like, I think maybe we're just spoiled because we never knew something like better than the last set. You know what I'm saying? So maybe
Yeah,
we're
for
just
sure.
like feeling just like, oh man, it's like, for example, if you go back to Fossil or Heart Gold Soul Silver, or like the beginning stages of the black and white sets, you look at that, I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. And then you compare it to like Sword and Shield, it's like, okay, Sword and Shield is like way leagues ahead, like in even the beginning Sword and Shield. So maybe we're just freaking like spoiled. I don't know. Maybe we have our expectations too high.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
It,
oh god.
most most people only keep Pokemon sealed products in their basement now and don't open any. That's true. That's honestly
Yeah, I
true.
feel like that's what's happening a lot right now with 151. Like I think it's getting better like right now, but like the initial like first week or two of drops was like crazy. People, because I feel like I keep saying this, I keep comparing it. I feel like people are seeing this as like an Evolutions 2.0. That the next time a
Uh,
Logan Paul steps in, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, where's that 151 that came out?" Like those arts are so nice.
like, oh my god, is that Charizard for the 1 billionth time? Oh my god!
Everyone's gonna be doing this face.
Oh, the PogChamp face. Oh my god, dude,
Yeah,
I hate
I
that so
like to
much.
keep like a small seal collection, but I don't go crazy off the shelves. Like I have a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, two of them for 151,
Ooh,
and I don't even think I have a regular Elite Trainer box like sealed, and I have none of the other products sealed. And I probably should, but I have no room right now or money because this stuff's expensive.
yeah. There's no shame in that because I brought what I brought one Pokemon Center ETB that I have like sealed, and then I like open what three products, and I was like, nah, I'm done, fam. I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, especially like if I was making more opening content still, I would probably be buying more content and like actually collecting when your content stops revolving around collecting. Because back when I was like first starting, all of my stuff was openings, and I think I bought like one or two collections. And I think I actually made a video for a collection that I went through. It was my friend's old collection, but the quality of my video was so dookie that I was like, I'm not even gonna like bother editing this thing.
Yeah.
So everything was just straight openings, and I was doing like two a week, and I had so many cards, and I still do, which is awesome. But now it's like now I had to put a video into like reselling cards, so now I can't go and buy two more Elite Trainer boxes that I want to do. So it's like
But in a way,
it's so
you're kind of
weird.
smart because if you make a video about like, oh, like for me, I do commentary, so I have like zero expenses on doing the video. But for you, you could at least try to make content, very entertaining content, by the way, and you could also kind of maybe chip away off that little.
Here's my thing. I feel like, and I think Opossum Bud's like touched on this in his videos, is that people can feel like they're getting like financially pushed out of a hobby. And that's kind of how I felt because of other expenses that I have and other savings that I have to do. And my whole goal when I was like starting out making content was eventually I'll be able to pay the content will be able to pay for itself because I'm just going to get views as long as like I do it well. And it took me so long to start doing things well and like the algorithm still hasn't really hit. So I'm really not making any money from this. And I was like, all right, before I just can't buy any more product, let me work on a way that product can kind of make me money and stay afloat so that the
Yeah.
videos don't really cost as much. That's like the only reason that I shifted. I probably would have never done this if it wasn't for feeling like I couldn't collect as I wanted to anymore and like still make out consistent videos.
That's exactly how I felt back in the day, and that's one of the reason why I kind of like switched from like opening content to just like what commentary, what is it, commentary drama, something like that.
Hmm.
It's just it's very unsustainable, man. Like you
Yeah,
can't
unless
even
you're
buy
getting the
stuff.
views, like I feel like the only people that are really breaking even, or I mean, they're probably making money now, but like PokeRev, Real Breaking Nate,
Mm-hmm.
and like Leonhart in his videos, as long as they're not, um, or you'll notice this more with PokeRev's videos because he does openings every day. Is that there's sometimes where he'll spend like a couple $1,000s in a video, but then you'll see videos after that where he's opening modern product that he is getting for probably less than MSRP because he has like his business. I would assume
Oh.
that he's tapping into his own product and buying it off of himself, so that it's a little bit more affordable. I could totally be wrong, but no matter what, like say he makes I don't know 500 a video, he spends 4,000 in one video. If the next few he's only spending like $100 on product, he's like gonna make up for it eventually, and like he's definitely got to be good at planning that. But like when you're a smaller channel, unless you're reselling like TCA Gaming, where all of his product that he's like showing off, he seems to be reselling. Like he said that he isn't keeping like too much of a personal collection. That's kind of like what you got to do to stay afloat if you're going to be handling higher price cards.
Yeah, like just be sustainable. Actually, that was a good observation. I even never. I was like, even for me, I'm like, dude, how the frick is this guy even affording this? Huh? Like the hell?
Yeah. So he has a distributor. He's talked about like how he builds his mystery products off of his distributor. I just don't know if all of his videos, if he's actually like, I know that he's done a couple of like vlog type videos where he'll actually go into Target and stuff, but I wouldn't say that like, I couldn't personally say that like all of his stuff is off of the pallets that he's buying. But he's got to have like a pretty good price in some videos so that he can spend the higher price. But no matter what, he constantly has a flow of cash because of like the ad revenue and all that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
100%. I doubt he's like getting stuff for even MSRP. He's definitely getting way below that to even like sustain.
I think it just depends on the product. Like
True.
if he can like I said, like I know that he's done vlogs. I don't think that he goes into Target and places his own stuff on it. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't bring
yeah,
in his own elite trainer box to go and find it. Like there are definitely some things that he's getting for not MSRP, but then there's got to be some of it that he has to allocate to himself. And that's just speculation. Like I
yeah.
said, like could be wrong, but I think that it's the smartest thing to do if you're making videos. Could be wrong though. I don't know.
No,
I
it's
don't I don't get stuff under MSRP, so I don't know.
or do you?
Actually, I
Sorry.
did get I did get this for under, but it's because I did a spin the wheel game. I played
Oh,
the
dude,
the
yeah, I
naughty.
saw that. You paid like 20
I
bucks.
played the naughty side of collecting.
Dude, you get gambling? How dare you gamble in a gambling card game?
I know that I double gambled. I don't even know if I'm gonna open it. I'm probably just gonna like bring it to resell. I actually so in my last video when I was going to the trade show, I secured a third of two tables. So like me and two other people bought two tables, and I'm gonna get a chunk of that to start like selling cards and like record that. So I'm trying to figure out like what I can fit. So that's probably like something that's gonna go on there.
Infinite money glitch. That's a good idea.
I mean that's kind of what it has to become, right?
Yeah.
Boosterant said that Rev gives roughly $700 in giveaways a week, and he probably totally does. Some of that can be used as a tax write-off. I don't know what he does. Like I said, this is just things that can be done. But no matter what, he's always giving back to the community. He's always doing good. But he always, like I said, he has a constant cash flow of selling his mystery packs and ad revenue so that he can put back into his channel and give away stuff. Like
100%.
he does really good things.
And plus, I mean, like, not a lot of people even answer for the giveaways. Like, if you're picked, I mean, no one's really gonna like look at the descriptions, obviously, of the giveaways. And it's nothing bad or anything. It's I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. But when you're doing giveaways
Yeah, no,
every single
it's just
day,
how it goes.
yeah.
It's so hard to get, and it's so crazy too that like I was talking to Dan, who is um Pat Flynn's like manager for Deep Pocket Monster, and he was saying how it's got to be so crazy the turnover rate of PokeRev's like new viewers compared to his returning viewers, just because of how often he posts. And taking that into consideration, it's like how many people watch PokeRev's video for the first time ever, watched like 4 or 5 videos like the same day, and
Yeah.
then forgot to watch the next few because he posts so often. And like that's not a bad thing. Like it's a strategy to post that often. But like yeah, people might miss the things that he's giving away
Oh
stuff.
no, yeah, definitely not, definitely not. I think when
Yeah,
people
I've
whine about
I've
it,
had stuff go unclaimed. So like, I mean, I'm usually small enough that I can like find someone and be like, oh, like someone else won. But like when you're that big, you can't go chasing around people. You can't chase around that one viewer that might be a bot.
exactly, exactly. You can't like do a community post for like every single winner of every
Mhm.
single day. It's just way overwhelming. So
Yeah, definitely.
I could see why like he doesn't do it like too like clear, not clear, but too chasing like as you said, just chasing that the winner.
Yeah, he just has to be more efficient with it. I know he used to. I don't know if he does this anymore. He used to announce them in his lives. Um,
He still does
but
it.
I don't even know if he does he.
Yeah, he still does it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean it's a great strategy for getting people to go to your lives, but it also makes it so that people have to go to your lives.
true. Plus, I mean, there definitely is a better way to do giveaways. Pat does a very good job, in my opinion. But that's in
Yeah.
lives. That's specifically in live stream. So it's very different. So
Hmm.
I mean, but people are filling out like their email, their yada yada, their username to go into like the raffle or whatnot. So it's definitely a lot easier, and
Yeah,
it's not really
there are some
comparing.
people too that have like the same kind of thing, but they'll use the commands in chat. So people like Pokeballer Mike does it. Pocket Packs does it. I'm
Mm.
sure there's like a couple. I think like PokeChit does it. There's a couple of people that you just have to type a command, and there's a. I feel like it's Lab Stream or Streamlabs. I think they can like pick out winners for you, and then they like once the winner's picked, they have to say something in chat, so you know that they're there right away. And then after that, they can find you on Discord or whatever social media you're using,
Yeah, like
and
that
it makes it a little
exclamation
bit
point.
more controlled.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up?
The exclamation.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it's
I was
definitely good.
debating on doing it when I was thinking about doing live streams. But again, it's just so pricey to do it. Like unless I was doing rip and chips, which I don't think I could hold product long enough
Oh
to
yeah, no.
actually do that.
In the middle of the night, you're just sleeping and you see that like Lost Origin booster box on the side, like oh maybe.
You'd be taking stuff on and off the website all the time.
What? Why does this
You'd
say
be
in
seeing 2 a.m.
stock?
drops.
Dude, that's so funny. Oh man. Oni Life says, oh, by the way, Metri Papa is in the chat. Yo, what's up, Ali? What's good? Roxanne, or like Critical Hit Podcast. What are you guys' thoughts on the Gary and Logan Paul charity event? What do you want? What are you thinking?
So I will say, uh, it's a very weird subject. There was another subject I feel like that was in the same realm that came up recently, and it's so hard when you're talking about charity and like just the popularity that someone's name can give to it. Um, I don't think that Logan Paul is the right person for this community. I will say that because I think that
Mm,
cryptocurrency and collectibles, not that they go hand in hand necessarily, but the play on uh like cryptocurrency and uh what's the JPEGs called? Why am I blanking on this?
the the NFTs.
Yes,
Yeah, the NFTs.
NFTs. Kind of like the play on why they could be relevant is because they kind of act as a collectible that you own, even though you own a picture. Um, so like anytime now that he's going to be associated with Pokemon, I feel like it's just going to bring in a bad light. Um, and him being involved in a charity when he hasn't worked on paying back people for what he did with CryptoZoo, or not that he did it necessarily. It's all alleged.
Side eye.
He was just involved with it.
Yeah.
It's so hard to say that he should be part of it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like it's such a touchy subject.
I could sign. If we get canceled, we're getting canceled together. But I understand. It's like it's a difficult like topic to even critique, and that's why like Opossum was a little bit like more careful with the Logan Paul, because I mean at the end of the day, someone is receiving something. Doesn't matter what. Doesn't matter how. They're receiving something at the end of the day. For publicity, though, that kind of goes into the gray area. However, the Logan Paul stuff is a bit different because Gary, love him or hate him, I believe, I'm just doing assumption, but I believe he's a good guy at heart. And he's done some good charity events multiple times. And I feel for him, he's just trying to have Logan as to make the charity be better, to get more attraction, you know.
I've also just to jump in on it while you're talking about it too, because I agree. I think that Gary at like his core is good. I've seen people say that he's done some like weird things, but every interaction that he's ever had with Logan Paul, because I did watch the videos when he bought like the PSA Charizard from him. I feel like
shit.
Oh, hello.
Just like the echo.
We get some feedback.
Dang, look at that beautiful forehead.
But anyway, any interaction that he's had with Logan Paul has seemed to be positive, so I could see why he could be more like open to doing something with him. And not that it's a good thing or a bad thing, and he should be doing his research, but
yeah,
I think just personally, like he's treated him well, and it's what he did.
100%. Yo, guys, we got
Ryan.
Cool Trainer Ryan in the chat. Damn. Look at that forehead.
Why are you echoing? Why are you echoing, bro?
Am I echoing?
I think you have our YouTube like open because it gave
I closed
feedback
it.
before.
I closed it.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah. Imagine if Rev joined this podcast. I mean, he is
He's
on the
on.
next one.
He's on date night tonight. Fridays are date night, so no.
That's
no.
cool.
Yeah, we're not gonna put up.
But he is coming on. He's coming on what next week? I think right next week.
Yeah. I think like,
I thought it was supposed to be this week, but I could be wrong. I don't remember dates.
It was because a fella like Metri couldn't make it, so I think that like the 13th. It was supposed to be this week. It was supposed. And by the way, Ryan, you hooked us up for real. I appreciate it.
I did.
Did you? I'm assuming.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
I didn't do anything. No, I didn't do anything, bro. No.
I don't remember doing this. Oh my god.
Ryan, how are you doing tonight?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Friday night. I love Friday nights. Don't have to film. It's nice. Very nice.
That is
How
nice.
about you guys? What's the topic of conversation? I heard Logan Paul didn't do it on purpose. He was just involved, which is bullshit.
We were talking about the like Logan Paul and Gary thing, like the charity, and I was just saying that Logan Paul and Gary have had positive interactions with each other, so that's like could be why he would get him involved. And we were talking about the weirdness of it.
Well, yeah, I mean the CryptoZoo thing, like, yeah, he still hasn't resolved any of that. Like, if you look at all the CoffeeZilla stuff, like, he's never resolved it, and I don't think he will. People lost millions and lost tons of money, and it's never going to come back, right?
Gary V.
Gary
King Pokemon.
Yeah. King
that Gary.
Yeah. Did you see? He posted on Instagram. They were supposed to do some charity thing together involving Pokemon, and I don't remember the post exactly, but it was taken down from what I heard.
Did it?
That's not good.
Did
That's
it?
not good.
Hold on.
I mean, I think. Yeah, I was say I gotta look this up, but I'm pretty sure it was taken down.
Dude, that'd be wild if they took it down, or if he took it down.
Wait, so it was on Gary's Instagram?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, he took it down.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Ooh.
Hold on, I could probably go because Nick did cover it, so Opossum Bud covered it.
Yeah, I know.
So I could look at the video and find the screenshot.
Dang, that's crazy. I didn't think because I think he covered it before he deleted it.
I think I feel like I
Oh, you
only knew
did?
that
Yeah,
because of the video.
I saw the video. I don't think I didn't watch that one.
Wow. Imagine, that's crazy.
Bro, I don't watch I don't watch a lot of shit, bro. I don't even watch Nick's videos. I don't watch Sean's videos.
You just shit on
All
him.
right, so it says, all right, this is what it says. It was from Real King Pokemon. It's a picture of King Pokemon and Logan Paul in like black and white with top hats on, and it says,
yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that from Nick's thumbnail. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
So it says, big news coming soon from at Logan Paul at autism struck and I. No, we're not buying each other's collections. It's bigger than that, and you, my followers only, may be involved to stay tuned. So stay tuned. Like everything we do, this is 100% a charity enterprise, no business interest at all. And then, like, I guess it's supposed to be for autism something, and that's didn't elaborate.
You shouldn't have to mention that.
Yeah, but he didn't elaborate.
This is not a business venture. Like,
yeah. So he didn't elaborate on what the actual project was, but then took down the post. So I don't know if they're going to follow through and like make a more constructed post and actually give information on what it is. But it was supposed to, I guess, be a teaser that it didn't tease anything that good. It didn't tickle you in the right way.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe it was because like Nick did a video about it and he got scared and like people started kind of like questioning it a little bit and he was like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna delete it. Could be, or it's just Logan.
I mean, I probably have to watch that now. I mean,
I think it was just revolving around the post pretty much. So there isn't really anything.
Yeah, that's all it was. Just saying how it's a weird thing that Logan Paul is trying to step into or back into the Pokemon community after being away for a little bit, after not resolving all of his things that he's been going through with Crypto Zoo and Dink Doink and everything.
Dink Doink, Pink Boink.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of shit going on right now, right? He's got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, him and Mr. Dennis.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on.
Nina.
Dude. I mean, honestly, my man, like, I've seen clips of him in the WWE. That's his realm. I mean, I have to give him some credit. Like, he's very good. He's a great performer. But, like, I don't know. He should probably stay away from Pokemon, but yeah, that doesn't mean he will.
Yeah, he should clean up what he's made a mess of before getting involved in anything else. No, I agree. But yeah, he is a very good wrestler. I'm actually a pretty avid WWE fan. I wouldn't say all of wrestling. I do like it. But like I watch WWE, and he's great in it.
He's a great performer, 100%. Yeah. 100%. Great performer. Disney Channel kid, like, yeah, right? No, that was Jake.
Yeah, just honestly, Jake isn't too bad of a boxer, too. I'll be honest. Jake isn't too bad of a boxer.
No. I mean, he's putting in a lot of time. You have to give some respect to the fact that like he is truly training all the time and putting in time into the craft. So
they're both very naturally athletic too.
Yeah, they're both very. Yeah, I mean, they both have great genetics and stuff like that. But like, at the end of the day, they're both. It's unless he starts boxing like regular boxers, it's.
Mm-hmm.
He's never gonna. There's gonna be that There's gonna be that line drawn, in terms of respect, or if he's credible, or if he's a elite boxer, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, it's all about money, baby. It's it. It's it. I mean, he's gonna sell tickets. Whoever he boxes, just like Logan, he's gonna sell tickets. It's it.
It is what it is.
Especially, and then, like, real boxers get paid nothing. So it's like, it's just funny. It's just the world we live in today, you know.
I think it's just because like
influencers. I feel like because we're on, not to like cut this off, but I feel like we were kind of waiting on some people to talk about this, and I feel like you're the right person to wait for.
Definitely.
If, like, no one else is joining. Since we're on Instagram drama, would you like to talk about the famous Pokenips that you
Not really.
made famous?
Bro, it's simple. It's a simple fact of like, she was questioning Nick's credibility, right? And it's more than just what she lets on, right? Of her saying, questioning the math. There was plenty of other comments where she's like, "Oh, these aren't legit," and she made like a Logan Paul comment with the GI Joe cards, she was questioning, insinuating his credibility. His boxes were fake. So I just responded, made a comment, and that's it. I don't really care. She could talk about me all she wants. I don't care. I genuinely don't care.
Dude,
Like,
she's so pressed.
it was just me defending my friend, my best friend. That's
Mhm.
it. That's it.
Well, I think that what she did was trying to she tried to like make something out of nothing and pulled stuff out of thin air without any facts and just tried to kind of like push a narrative for no reason I guess to give herself some
To be
credibility.
fair, the math was all off anyway. The math
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
off.
no, her math was horrible.
Like there's no disputing fact that the math was wildly incorrect, right?
Mhm.
So
That's
but then
that's
she
what I'm
just-
saying. Like she had nothing of fact to actually bring to the table and just started yapping. Just
I mean,
started
but, like,
started waffling.
she talks about him all the time. Like it's not like something new. She talks about him all the time, and it's like, yeah, I just had to step in and just be like, made a comment. Hopefully, it was gonna shut her up and stop talking about my friend, and obviously it didn't. And then Nick made multiple videos.
Great
Yeah,
videos.
She's still talking about me. I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
it's-
think she even
it's
was talking
it's a
about it.
weird thing.
it's no, it's not a weird thing. No, it's really not weird. She's using my comment to get publicity. She even said it. So it's like, let her get all the publicity she wants. I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care. She can say whatever she wants about me, but I will not stand by while someone talks about my friends poorly. That's it.
Do you think that Rev would ever comment on that?
No, I do that for him.
Makes sense. I wouldn't think he would.
I do that for him.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I mean,
like-
like I said too, I don't think he has to because like Matt's
No,
completely off.
no,
It's not like
no.
there's something of substance there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, there's literally no substance. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, the card comment
It's just
is
the
drama.
drama of the
Yeah.
week. It's the drama of the week, right? I mean,
It'll blow over soon.
yeah. I mean, yeah. As long as we stop talking about it, yeah, it'll blow over.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
100%.
I mean, the one person like said that there's no way you can't tell me they're not reprinting old sets. It's just fucking.
I think that was her that said it. Or no,
no,
someone said
some
it
other guy.
beforehand, and then
Someone
she
said it
jumped.
before.
It literally be Pokemon's easiest cash grab, especially now to reprint old packs, and to only distribute it to a random creator. Like
And it's
he's
so
obviously
sad.
a big creator, but like Pokemon doesn't like care about creators that
Well,
much.
He doesn't have a relationship with Pokemon. People-
That's what I'm
people don't
saying. So
understand
like
that.
for them,
He
it's
doesn't
a
have a
random
relationship with
creator. Like
Yeah.
it's so weird.
And them to still have WotC rap. Does that make sense?
People don't even know that it's not even printed in the
Wild,
same
bro.
facility, which is like wild to me. Dude, people like
I don't know,
the
the standard of society has been dropping dramatically. Like, I don't get it. Like, just common sense is like, why would they have WotC rap? WotC doesn't have the fucking license anymore. How could they be reprinting that? Like, I can understand Konami reprinting, like, but like you could tell, like, from the box. Still, the cards though, like you have to really know what you're looking for to understand which version of the lob print it is, because they've reprinted that shit
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
million
Yeah.
times, and there's no copyright date on those boxes, nothing.
Mhm.
But for like, it says WotC, it says 1999. They're not gonna like. It's
I feel like if that were to ever happen, if
never gonna
Pokemon
happen.
ever,
It's never gonna happen.
I'm just saying, like, if you think about it critically, if it were to happen, the price tag would be ridiculous because WotC loves to charge as much money as they possibly can for the smallest amount of product.
Yep.
So if you were to see that, it would be crazy expensive to even get your hands on. And if Pokemon were to decide to do it, which again, they never would, they're too big of a company to ever do that.
No.
WotC would have personal investigators over there.
That's
And
why they bought the license back in the first place.
yeah,
You know,
it
like,
would be such a mess for that to happen that there's no way it would happen ever.
sealed product that's out there.
Hmm
yeah.
like-
It's just expensive.
It's just, yeah, but still, there's so much out there. Like in 2017, Dave and Adams were selling cases of first edition fossil for 3,000 something each, and they had loads of them. So like Nick having them in 2023 like is like this mind blowing experience.
I feel like they're comparing price. The only thing that I could think would click, and it's not right, but I'm just saying.
That doesn't even click. Because everybody knows Base Set Unlimited was printed to oblivion, and there's still tons of it.
I'm just saying if you were simple, if you had like
The
three
smooth
brain cells
brain
clicking in here,
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But
like if
again,
you put no critical thinking into it, and that would be something I could see why you would think that way.
But again, like a part of me thinks like it's just people just shit talking, just the shit talk, like because that can't be a real thought. Like that they're reprinting vintage stuff and only the big YouTubers get it. That can't be a real thought. Like that can't be a real
Dude,
legitimate.
you'd be
rational
surprised
thought.
how many dumb people there are.
I think people are smarter than that. I guess. I don't know. I have more faith in like that people aren't that like. And it's Instagram. If it's Instagram, people shit talk all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is.
And
right?
you don't have to have any merit behind what you're saying. And I feel like Twitter somewhat has accountability just because when you reply to something, everyone sees it. But if you reply on a post, the only people that will see it are people on that post, unless you screenshot and send it around.
Or unless you search it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's a lot harder to be accountable for the stupid thing that you can say because it's just a little bit harder to find.
But it's just. I mean, I just assume that people that make those type of comments haven't been in the hobby as long as like I have, Nick has, or people that have been. I've been back in the hobby since 2016, right? Like we saw boxes for base set $1,000, right? Like, and it's like we know the inventory's out there. It's not, like it's just I guess naive.
Yeah.
I think it could be just like people
that's
are just
a nice
so
way to put
new.
it.
Yeah.
But then again, it's also just shitting on Nick. It's just shitting on Rev. That's it. It's right. It's
that part of it is not really acceptable to be taking someone like questioning someone who's done so much like good and has been part of the hobby for so long. And
it's just for me. It's I know like I was a part of him creating those mystery packs, right? Like like when he brought that idea to me, I was like, bro, you just gotta make sure like you like create cases and shit like that, like so you have the odds, right? So you have the like per case, there's these odds. The odds match up to what's on the actual packaging, and you know that those odds are 100% correct. So you package them up by cases, right? So how many are in a case, those odds are correct. You're not just producing willy-nilly, right? Like you look at anybody else's, like Unlisted Leafs. How do you know those odds are actually correct?
Put them in cases.
I don't know.
How do you like the whatchamacallit, the MJ Holding ones in Walmart? How do you know those odds are actually correct? Well, I know they're not correct. Well, I know.
Because they just print those things as they feel like it.
I met the person who like sends MJ Holdings the supply of cards for that shit. Like, I know those aren't legit. But like Unlisted Leaf, how do you know those odds are correct?
You can't really know.
Yeah.
Nick is the only person that produces his mystery packs in-house with his product. Nobody else does that. I mean, Danny Phantom might, but like again, he has no odds on the packaging. Yes, they're cheaper, but like there's no odds, right?
Does he not have odds? I didn't realize.
No, there's no odds. Like
I would have think that he would.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's just me.
I mean, my other friend, Pokemon Cheese, now Cool Trainer Cheese, Lewis for Treasures. Like he produces his own. I've opened those up on my channel, and those odds were fine, right? You could like he produces them himself. Anybody else, like those odds are marked on the packaging, and I know they're legit, right? It's about who they're coming, and it's just that's why it bothers me. That's it. Like, because I know the operation. I know what actually is happening.
Yeah, when someone's actually doing the right thing, when there's so much out there that's doing the wrong thing, it's like tough to see. Plus, it's your friend, and you know that you've seen it done, and you were a part of the process.
Because I would call him out. I would call him out because when he said like, "Oh, bro, I think I should do mystery packs," like, "Bro, you're a scammer." Like I literally, like I was just like, "Bro, fuck you." Like fuck you. Bro. like because I hate mystery packs, but like. As long as you do them right and you make sure everything is correct, the odds are always correct. Then you got to make sure it's very legit though, like very legit in terms of odds and everything like that.
And the margins
it's
are
great too
low,
that he does it in waves and make sure that there was only a certain amount of this product printed, and that's why we have these odds.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, they're just
actually give some backing to it.
They're just you know what I mean, like so.
It's wild to me.
He cases them up, and you know that each case has those odds.
Yeah,
that's the best way to do it. Like they're not like organized like 20 and then like the 25 is like that gold. It's all random, but like still, it's the case odds are there.
Yeah.
People just want to hate. People just want to hate. That's what it is. Like,
yeah. I mean, once you can put your name associated with someone else. I was watching actually a video today of someone. It was like algorithm related, and he was talking about how his like thumbnail and title had nothing to do with a video doing well. But then you look at his like thumbnail that he's talking about, and it's someone he had a famous like YouTuber on there. So like once you associate that name, like your name's just going to get pushed naturally, and that's I feel like what she was going for. Of like if I can put my name attached to 4 different bigger YouTubers, if they're the ones that are going to call me out, then I'm going to naturally grow. And I saw someone in chat say that you only gained 10 followers, which is...
But you gained 3,000 OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that she's seen more...
It's free, so it's
No, I've been doing a close look on her followers. She's been actually losing like hundreds.
Really?
It would go up, and then it would just go down. It's so sporadic.
Maybe the bot followers.
Could be.
I wish her as much success as possible. I don't care. She can talk about me all she wants. She can say all the shit she wants about me. I genuinely do not give a fuck. Like, I don't have a field day. I don't care. I really don't. She said, like, I drink alone in my basement with my cats.
Honestly, that's the life.
Oh, I bought a house. Like, I bought a house. Like, I own a house now. Like, I just...
Yeah.
It takes some time to move.
Oh, yeah. Congrats on that, by the way. I saw you on Radar's podcast. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I enjoy just drinking in my basement, having a drink with my cats. Like, that's...
It's a stupid thing to critique. There's no substance in that critique either.
I'm all for it. Go for it. I don't care. Like, it's just... She's still posting. She still wants to, like... I mean, she mentions me in her last post numerous times, right? But it's like, I don't care. I don't care. Call me everything you want. I don't care. I do not care.
What was
I was like, when Nick was saying he was gonna do a video, I was like, oh, bro, are you really gonna cover that? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, fine, I guess, whatever. What am I gonna do, right? Like, whatever. Like, and she got a little taste of that, and that's she wants more so badly. She wants more so badly. But that's with everybody, right? I mean, when's the last time that something like this happened? There's somebody else. I mean, I guess you could say Seismic, Mr. Apple Boy, whatever the fuck his name is.
I mean, it happens like almost like every week. There's always like some sort of drama that's happening like every single week. It's like a cycle.
I mean, it makes sense to a point to call people out for the shitty stuff they do, right? There is a point to it. There is, but sometimes it gets a little too much. Now you're bringing too much attention to people, and it's just like you don't want those people to keep getting attention because they're not the good people in the hobby. They're not the beneficial people in the hobby, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good to keep people accountable, but you don't want to put anyone on a pedestal that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's just shitty stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's whatever. This will all blow over in like a week, and I know that she had said in a post that she was going to make her own YouTube channel, not monetize it, only do giveaways, but not incentivize people to actually participate in the giveaways. And so all this random stuff. Wild. And she's like months away from even doing that because she's like building a house right now. So she's like, oh, I'm going to make a gamer room, a studio, whatever. Yeah. And it's like, by the time that even
luck with everything.
Yeah.
Like, I wish her the best of luck with anything, but like on YouTube, it's very tough to be entertaining. It's very tough to gain a following. It's not easy.
You can also be entertaining and you could be doing a lot of the right stuff and things just don't fall into place. And it's still hard. I've been posting. I think I was looking at the math yesterday. I went from I posted 14 videos, keep it as entertaining as possible with like pretty good thumbnails that are in the meta. And it still isn't like popping off. It's so hard to make it.
So 32 just this year.
Yeah. So I posted like almost weekly and then like plus like some shorts and stuff. It's low. It is low, but I just don't have the time or money.
I'm just saying, that's very low. Very low. I post 5 times a week. Like five full videos a week.
I wish I had the time to do it and the resources, but
resources, bro. I do it all myself.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm saying like I can't even like put into that. Like you have all your product behind you because you've been in the hobby for so long, which is awesome. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but
No, I mean that's my life prior to YouTube, right? Like I've been in the hobby for so long that like
yeah, no, it's awesome. I love watching the stuff that you open.
like,
You open
I'm
some like
very
crazy
fortunate
stuff.
to be able to just I can make videos and not care about a video making money. I don't like.
So that's like where I struggle.
Very fortunate.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, but like again, like you could do investment videos. You could do. You know what I mean? You could do videos that don't cost money. It's just time, right? It's time, and it's tough. It is tough.
Yeah. Both. It's like both are tough factors. But I'm saying like it's still so hard to go out and make it, no matter what you're doing. Like quality, quantity, no matter what it is, it can still be so hard.
Like I was very beneficial to have Nick, right? Like shout me out and make videos with him, and like he's the one that told me like, bro, you got to start posting videos. I'm like, come on. Like he made me do it. Like, and then I just found my way, and it's like I know like my content's a complete opposite of him, right? Like I'm a carbon copy of him. Thank God, right? like it's just you have. It's a crapshoot sometimes, but like the more consistent you are, the more you keep just doing it, regardless of the rewards, is where you find success. That's it. I mean, like, yeah, it's.
But I feel like content creation, like opening content in general, is just very saturated right
now. Like it's infinite. Like you think back like 2016, 2017, handful of people, right? Now it's infinite. You can, especially with TikTok now, it's infinite.
Oh
infinite.
yeah,
it's wild.
Infinite. But yeah, I mean, it's just you got to find ways to separate yourself. My way was not being family friendly. That's it.
Damn.
Really right?
It's a fine way to do it.
Because I went the family friendly route, and I found myself quitting like every other month. Like I wasn't posting consistently, and it's just like I didn't enjoy it because I wasn't being myself, right? Like it's not that I'm a fucking like I swear like a sailor. Like it's just I swear like, and I want to be able to just say whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and like censoring myself inhibited my ability to actually enjoy making content. That's
right.
it. So.
100%.
That's probably the most important thing. What's up, you guys? I'm Alex. I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late.
No worries.
Hey, that's the most important thing, right? Is just becoming yourself and do.
Are you underage, bro?
Yeah. No.
Dude,
no.
Put your fucking camera on.
I rolled out of bed. I'll turn my camera. I rolled out of bed.
You see the shirt?
Okay.
I just got home from the gym. Bro.
All right. You convinced me.
I don't
give me a minute. I'll put it on. But I just wanted to say, what's up, Ryan? First of all, what's up, Metri? What's up, Sandy? How's it going?
What's up?
I miss you guys, and I miss being here. I know I'm crashing into what you're doing right now, but
not at all.
I just what this is exactly what is the most important thing I feel as a content creator is do you. And Ryan, you are saying the things out loud on your channel that I would love to say. My kids watch my channel, which is why I lean more towards family friendly. It's not always family friendly,
of course.
But like, dude, I'm telling you, I love watching.
Bro,
it's
like, as an adult, like I speak the internal thoughts of everybody. Like,
yeah. And me being in the military, man, like, you know, I go dark with my humor. And I cannot say that. Yeah, so I'm like, I know one thing, feedback wise, and I know you're not soliciting feedback, but the biggest feel that drew me in was like, I want to drink with Ryan one day. That would be so much fun.
Bro, go to Car Party 2024.
Yeah, I'm
That's gonna be so
Orlando, Florida, bro. I don't know where you're from, but Orlando, Florida, bro.
Yeah, I'm moving to Georgia in January. I'm here in Okinawa right now in Japan, but I'll be moving to Georgia in January. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I said that out loud. Yeah, I don't even know if I said that out loud on the internet yet. But yeah, that's it.
Bro, how's Japan, bro? Japan's gotta be dope, bro.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna
Do you
miss
speak any
Japan.
Japanese?
I know arigato gozaimasu. That's thank you very much. I know ohayo gozaimasu. That's good morning. I know konnichiwa.
Anime vocabulary.
Really cool. A lot of them know English here. So,
but you're on the military base.
I actually live off base. I live on the economy here, so I eat Japanese food all the time. You know, and
yeah. I fuck with Japanese. Yeah. I dated a Korean girl for 3 years. Korean food's fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh, yes. The food here is amazing.
Hey, bro, I'm
But
sure it's like
yeah.
fantastic, bro. I mean, it's just I know I've read where like if you don't know Japanese, like you're gonna find it a hard time to like live there.
Oh no, that's not,
No?
at least I know that's not the case here in Okinawa.
But where
A
is
lot of them
Okinawa
know
in
English.
comparison to Tokyo?
It is like an island that is like a 3-hour
Oh,
plane ride south.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
truly off like the mainland. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So there's some pros and cons to that. Like the card scene is huge over in mainland. But it's starting to grow significantly here, and the prices here are cheaper than mainland. For like you can see the same card in the same condition for like almost like half off compared to mainland. Their prices are so inflated there.
Bro, buying it up, bro. Buy it all up.
Flip it.
Bro, buy it all up. You're coming to the States, and you're gonna have a leg up on everybody wanting Japanese stuff. Buy as much as you can, truly. Buy as much as you can.
Yeah. I got the Detective Pikachu stuff yesterday. That promo card is actually kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
That promo card is awesome.
Yeah, that is
New one?
awesome.
It comes.
New one or
Let me.
New one.
The new one that just came out.
Pokemon
yesterday.
released a
There's
game.
a promo. It's Japanese only, I believe.
Let me
but
turn on my camera.
It's
Yeah.
Pikachu with he's standing on top of Growlithe.
Yeah, it was
It's cool. I like it a lot.
It was to celebrate the launch of the new like Detective Pikachu game or something.
Oh, the new game that looks like shit. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I still don't know how they make games to look so bad. It's mind-boggling, even though they're like a $1 billion company.
I'm telling you, like the TCG's starting to go. The games are going.
The games are going.
Rough, man. It's rough. Like it's just they should have just stuck to handheld for the main series games. That's it.
I agree.
In my opinion.
But also,
Go,
like,
bro. We're waiting.
Okay.
I've
I'm
seen
here.
you before. I've seen you before, bro. I've seen you before.
What? You've seen me before?
I've
Okay.
seen you somewhere, bro. Somewhere. Either TikTok.
somewhere.
Check this out. So you get this little figurine too, and it's flocked.
Is that
Ooh.
Tommy's? Is that Tommy?
No, this is like it's not Tomy. It is something that the Pokemon Center just put together.
Oh, so they stopped using Tommy, I guess.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't. They haven't stopped using Tomy, but this is definitely not Tomy. This is like something different.
Very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you haven't seen the card yet, this is it. I still haven't taken it out of the packaging.
Oh shit, the full art. Oh, that's fire, bro. That's
It's a character.
so how many you got? How many you got of those?
I only have one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I only have one.
Damn, you could
It's
scalp
ready- yeah.
that.
Oh, come on now, bro. You gotta get like
Look,
100.
man, I'm working on my funds. Okay. The reason why I'm late is because I had a meeting with for my company that I'm a co-founder of. And so I'm working
And that
on
company is?
it's called Super Sketch. It's a art technology.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, so I'm doing something like that will help fund the collection, you know, and like so I could continue to keep making content. But yeah, man, there's the time difference with Japan and States. It's like super difficult. I'm always tired, bro.
It's just like Australia, bro. I have plenty of friends from Australia that like time differences. But how much was that promo?
So it came with the game. So I had to pre-order it online, and it came in. It came with this box. It came in this box that was unmarked by the Pokemon Center, and on the inside, it's like fully customized. Oops, there you go, to Detective Pikachu. So
that card's gonna be so expensive.
Honestly,
super
it's
rad.
not
I played the
that
game
bad.
yesterday.
How much does it cost right now?
It's like $50.
Buy it up.
Yeah,
it like just released today. I feel like it'll go down even more.
Here's the thing: we're getting that game in English, right? Eventually, right? So
I don't think the promo's in English though.
But are we gonna get that promo in English?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that I heard that it was Japan only.
It might come out.
It's a good thing to buy.
Like how you know how
Legends of
Arceus had something. Yeah, so like Legends of Arceus had the promo card. It didn't come out in English until the Arceus V box. Remember that special Arceus V box?
Yeah.
That same artwork came out with that.
Yeah, but again, I guess even though it comes out in English, like that whole rule where there's an English equivalent, like it's always gonna be more expensive. That whole rule is out the window nowadays. So I would assume that Japanese card, even if we get in English, is going to be a lot more valuable than the English.
Yeah. I
mean,
have so many like Japanese promos, and dude, today,
Bro,
you guys,
keep getting them, bro. Keep getting
just
them.
to let you know, I gotta get going soon. I hate to just crash and go, but
I gotta go,
get going
bro. I got my
because, like,
pregame in fucking 10 minutes, bro. So you're good.
yeah,
You're
like
good.
I'm about to meet up with the Victory Crew, and then we're gonna have breakfast, and then come back, and we're gonna go through my entire collection because I have to itemize everything, and I'm about to go through stuff and find stuff that I forgot I had. Like,
That's
it's gonna
cool,
be
bro.
some insane Japanese
You'll
cards.
pay
I'm
a
about
lot
to
of import
showcase you
taxes, bro.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's rough,
Yep.
bro. I would have been shipping shit, bro. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so that's also an option too, because I don't leave until January, so I'm like looking at my options right now.
I mean, you want to pay as little of import taxes you can, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. Oh my gosh, this is my first time meeting you, Ryan. What's up?
Oh, pleasure, bro. Pleasure.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I creep. I creep.
Whoa!
Creep
That's kind of
everywhere, bro. I creep
whoa.
everywhere.
Yeah. We got a bunch of really awesome people that are in the Discord. So I feel like I'm a little out of place sometimes. I'm like I don't even know how this all happened, how all this came together. But I love that like we are meeting up and we're talking to each other and like, yeah, man, like-minded individuals. It's fun.
Dude.
We're all just enjoying the same hobby.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure, man. For sure.
I mean, it's all about the personality, bro. It's all the
Oh,
charisma.
shut the fuck up, Rock. I will hit a child, bro. I will hit a child.
Yo, Ryan, you see this chair?
Fuck Charizard, bro.
Here you go. Here's more Charizard for you since you don't like them.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. Like, was that custom made?
So it's a partnership that Secret Lab did with the Pokemon Company and is only available here in Asia.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I sit in a wooden chair.
Oh my god, you gotta fix that.
Yeah,
Yo, I saw
mine's from
this-
Target.
I saw this on Amazon Japan, and I was like, I have to have that. I got to bring that back to the States.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever sit in one of those chairs because it like engulfs you. And like
Oh, there's
with this
so many
wooden chair,
settings
like
on
I
this.
sit straight up.
Yeah, I'm like this. I'm like,
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, but you're comfortable. You're like,
Clout.
yeah, but you're comfortable. You're like,
I mean, you could lean back. You just
Yeah.
could completely lean
Those
back.
chairs consume you, bro. They hug you,
do.
consume you.
it's
They
super nice.
caress
I can
me.
just like be like,
Yeah, but I need that backrest to be solid. It can't move. I want that. See, nah, I can't do that. No.
That's dangerous.
yo, and this is magnetic too. So just
Damn, yo,
Damn.
my man got fancy shit.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
and
in
it's a
wooden
cooling
chair.
pillow too. So
Cooling?
every time I leave back, my head gets cooled down. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
And you were hitting on just a second ago. That's wild.
Huh?
What's that?
No, I'm not talking about Ryan.
Bro, I'll hit a child, bro. I'll hit a child, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
Bro,
Sounds like a
I'll hit child,
hypocrite to me. I'll be honest.
Bro, I can't wait to see you in Orlando next year, bro. I'm gonna hit you.
Can't
This
do
is some
that.
of that new.
I won't be an adult yet. Ooh, theme decks.
Back
Ooh.
to back to Mewtwo again. A
Oh
lightning
my
Mewtwo.
god, that looks like horseshit.
I'll be honest, it's
Yeah.
not the best.
Selling.
No, so I'm in the air. I'm not selling anything right now. I'm collecting mostly, but I think that when I get back to the States, though, I definitely want to set up like a good relationship with local card shops, and so part of that is I'm gonna hook them up with some Japanese gifts, So, Ew.
Damn.
How about you hook me up with some Japanese gifts? I'll send you shit.
Hey, you know what? One day, one of my dreams, I'm not gonna lie, this is why I'm working hard on Super Sketch, is one day I want to go to you and go shopping in your inventory. Yeah.
Once I move out, we can make it work. We can make it happen.
Hey, sweet.
I'm expecting free.
Yeah,
free
hopefully I
things.
have some stuff left.
Yeah.
By that
Once
time,
I
you're
move
gonna
out, I'm
open
gonna
it.
start selling everything.
Yeah, your collection looks so wild.
It's not that wild. It's really not.
That's pretty cool.
I only have like a
Yeah,
million.
it's pretty cool.
I've been in the hobby for a very long time, really, in reality, right?
Mhm.
Things were a lot cheaper back in the day. Like, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, things were like tremendously cheaper, like wildly cheaper, right? Like, yeah, what? Yeah. Fucking stupid. It's stupid what things cost now and what they did cost. Like, it's you have to understand that. So, so if you started collecting back then, yeah, like, I was grinding. I was grinding hard. I grind eBay every day, all day. Literally every day.
I love that, dude. I think that's another thing. Be yourself as a content creator and grind. You cannot stop the grind.
I mean, I grind for content, but I don't grind eBay anymore. I don't grind any of that. It's tough.
Wow, okay.
Back in the day, how much was your like kind of like margins? Were you like making any like crazy profits back in the eBay game?
I was buying ungraded cards. I was listings refresh every 5 minutes. And that's it. And you find deals constantly. Like I've said this a million times. If you ever see like a listing that and then it's gone already. How did people find that so quickly? That's how. Pokemon, all categories, new listings, refresh every 5 minutes.
Keyboard warriors.
That's it. And I was buying off TCG player, Brolin Toad. I had those fucking alerts. Anytime they got a restock of a card, new alerts, buy. It was like a competition with a lot of my friends, like who can get all the cards, right? So it's like it's buying ungraded, grading, and selling. That's how I made most of my capital. And then eventually, like the big deals that I found, based on just creating relationships and buying so much.
But you must have had like need some sort of like prior capital to even afford anything, right?
Credit cards, bro. I had at one point like over $120,000 in credit card debt.
Damn.
Dedication.
That's crazy. Not like that. That's so cool. Like that you took the shot at that.
I only had the credit card like limits because I was a public accountant, and I racked up my limits rose because I was using the credit cards for expenses when I was traveling, being a public accountant, and the company were paying for the cards, right? So, so I was able to pay them off with the money the company was paying me back. So, yeah, so the limits got raised, and that was the only way. Like, it's not like I had a lot of money going into the hobby at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a constant grind, and yeah, it's fun. It was a lot of fun. I miss the old days.
Why'd you get into it to begin with? I don't know if you guys answered this question yet, but I'm curious.
Like, back into the hobby?
Why'd you get into it in the first place? Yeah.
It was my birthday, February 27th, and it was Pokemon Day. I share a birthday with Pokemon.
That's lit, dude. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shots.
And I got the new, I got that new 3DS with the red and blue installed on it for the 20th anniversary. And I was in Toys R Us, and I was like, yo, let me just pick up some Pokemon packs. And yeah, that was history then. And I was severely depressed. So that also coupled the reason why I like clinged on to like Pokemon, and it carried me through that depression period for like 7 months. Shit, it was fucking a while.
Yeah.
And
Recipe
then,
for addiction.
I never looked back after that. I never looked back. And then Pokemon Go happened, and that like helped keep me like active during my depression. But yeah, then it was just like, yeah, full on. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That's interesting because that's what it's done for me. Pokemon has helped me through some of the toughest times that I've faced recently. And
it's that security blanket knowing that you have something to like enjoy and give you some light in that dark time. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right,
what up, bro?
I got my pregame. Later, guys. Love you.
All right.
Yeah,
Peace out, Ryan.
Fuck you, Sean. Later, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good
Thanks for coming
pregame.
by.
Dude, Sean's...
I'm just waiting to be acknowledged. I mean, that's all.
I
was
said
waiting for you to set up.
Sean.
I saw that lighting.
No. Oh my gosh. I got all the kids tonight. Picked them all up. I left them all snacked and fed in the other room. So,
Bro, is it just me, but I can't see Sean's face or like his camera.
I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You can't on stream though because of your Discord.
I see you guys, but I don't.
Yeah, no, on the stream, he's gone.
We need his face up here.
No, I'm just like you, Rock. I'm a faceless I'm a faceless enemy.
Hey, but I mean, I have like a rock though. I mean, like that's different. Hey, dang, Metro's coming in. Wait, well, why can't I see him then? That's weird.
Just tell him coming in to tell you how to turn on his camera. You gotta switch Discord, click on his face, and then go back to OBS.
Switch. Oh, wait, hold it.
My boomer mind just exploded with that entire
I have no idea
little
what
word
you said.
track. I don't know what you just said. Yeah.
What did he say?
You can hear me, Rock, but you can't see me.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Wait.
It's perfect. I don't want you to see me.
Wait, it
All
doesn't.
right, chat. You guys all know that it's Sean Pokeball.
Wait,
That's the blank screen that you see on stream.
Oh, is it blank for them too?
Yeah, because he's
Like,
the one
What
streaming.
do
it.
I have to do?
I don't think it's a you thing because we can see you.
Wait, hold on. Wait. How do I fix this? I'm blanking out. Metri came in.
I think just go between OBS and Discord. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But it's Discord that's like not loading right, so it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I could see you guys. Perfect. What? I'll leave the chat and then hop in. See if that works.
Okay.
Okie dokes.
Alrighty. We'll see if this works.
If
There
you're-
we go.
like who's hosting this on YouTube?
It's Rock, but he said that he can see you now.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was just Discord like not loading it properly. We had a
Yeah.
couple people join at the same time, plus like
Rock, I
higher
ju-
quality cameras.
Yeah, dude. I
Oh
just
yeah,
went
you're
on
good
your
now. Yeah.
I just went on your YouTube, but I don't see this on your YouTube either.
No. It's on the actual Critical Hit podcast.
Here, I'll put it
channel.
in the chat in Discord so you can
We-
see it.
We made a separate page for the Critical Hit podcast.
I'm like an evolving boomer, bro. I'm like, I don't want past that. I don't. All right. What? I don't give a shit. I don't care. Okay. I'm over it.
Now we
I'm
can
not
see
gonna
his
try to do it.
face.
Yeah, bandwidth has been exceeded. So
Beautiful.
So what's good, Sean? What's new with you?
not much, man. I'm still down 11 pounds.
Hey.
I'm up in. Yeah, dude. I'm up in strength. More than I'm probably stronger than I've ever been in my life. I'm
You got that dad muscles now. Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Damn.
The left is way. I mean, if you could tell why, but like the right is like just way more. You know what I mean? So
Anybody got any band-aids? Because this man is cut.
Dang.
no, not even, dude. I'm still soft. I need to. Well, I'm gonna really cut once. I'm gonna use like a dehydrant, like or one of those like 2 weeks out. So then I really lose all the water weight, bro.
Mm.
Because at my later age, it is very hard to cut weight. So I need
Yeah.
help.
It's difficult for me too. I'm 36.
Oh, dude. Huh? You're
Yeah.
36?
Yeah.
Dude,
but you're
it's still
26.
it still shocks
Like,
me how
you know,
like
I'm
there's no way.
37 and I look like 47, so it's like a big difference. Like that's like
It's
a
the
20
Filipino
year
genes, bro.
swing.
I'll look young, and then like when I turn 50, I'm gonna look old as shit.
Oh, like right away. Yeah, right away.
Overnight.
right, right away. It's like your skin right now. You look like you constantly like like lotioning and stuff. But then once you turn 50, you're gonna look like a piece of burnt leather. You know? Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. No, I feel that. It
Yeah.
happened to me overnight. I don't know what happened. I used to have like young, beautiful skin, and then it just went all wrong. You know? Because I'm like I'm half Latino, right? So like all my Latino genes, like my latent Latino genes, just took over and aged me overnight. So, which shouldn't happen, you know.
I mean, you look
So,
young to
I don't
me.
Yeah.
You look
Oh, thanks,
just
Rock.
just-
You're like you're 18 years old. So
He's not even 18 yet. Don't give him that.
Not even 18. This isn't even legal. I don't think. I feel super awkward right now.
you going to jail.
No, man, nothing's up with me, dude. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here. My kids are healthy.
Nice.
Family's doing good. Channel's doing
That's
good.
what's up.
I'm like super
Yeah.
thankful for that.
Yeah, how you feeling about the content grind lately?
It's a battle, man. It's a struggle. You kind of fall into this thing where it's like everyone's doing exactly what you're doing, and like so I try to schedule myself out a week for like just filming, and then it's happened so much lately and stuff like that. But that's natural because everyone's getting the same stuff. But
Mhm.
and then that's like deflating because I want to be I'll never be first to market, but I definitely want to be, like just to get those. You're always like thirsting those slam dunk views in the beginning for new sets.
Mhm.
So so that's deflating. But other than that, man, the live events, that's where that's my thing. I don't know, the long form content's fine and all, but I just love being live, to be honest. That's my
Same.
favorite thing. Oh,
I
right.
feel
Same.
You
that.
know what,
Yeah.
bro?
Live
I'm
streams
just,
are fun.
dude. Oh, dude, it is. Isn't it the best though? Like, and people are like, oh, like what? Like, how are you? This room is static, right? And you guys know that you are static when you're live, but the chat, I feed off the chat when I'm
Same.
live, and oh, bro, it is.
And it's less
honestly,
editing time, to be honest. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I used to do, long form content, and then my job got busy and I was like, I'm gonna go straight streaming only. And when I did that, I felt like I actually was having more fun because of chat. Like I'm interacting with people and then it saves to YouTube, right? To play back later. So you just
Easy.
created content without
Yeah.
all the editing time. Yeah.
If you could somehow be dynamic enough when you're live to then you can create short form from your live, from your live content.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
do
dude.
what you love, right? What makes sense for you, and do what as long as you have good vibes about it. Like as soon as you stop having good vibes about creating a certain type of content, then just shift for a season. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and that's exactly what I've done. So like, I started off doing all the investing, you know what I mean? But really, I was just showcasing stuff. But I've kind of
Investor,
started coming
bro.
back to that. I stopped that for a long time, but now I'm coming back to it. But what I'm doing different now is I'm opening it. So when I first started talking about boxes, I was super frugal and so net negative on the channel in my everyday life. So I would
Yeah.
never open anything. I'd be like, "Here's a box," and it was like, that's no fun. But now I'm, just opening it a little, and that's adding a new twist, which I enjoy. So I enjoy opening stuff.
I
What
need to
about
get
you
one of
guys?
your shirts.
Oh, dude, I'll fucking just
Help you offset
email
the
me.
cost of those shirts.
I know, right? No, the shirt. I still have like 92 shirts in the garage. They're done. Whoever wanted a shirt to buy a shirt has bought a shirt. So
Nice.
yeah.
Can I have it for free?
Max.
Soon. So once I move, I'm right now I'm here in Japan, and when I move back to the States in January, that's when I'll be like, okay, I got a different address. I just don't want it to like get shipped here, and then I don't get it or anything like that.
Yeah. Where are you relocating to? Like where? So are you like done in Japan? Or are you coming back? Like what? How does that work?
Yeah. So I'm in the military. I'm in the Air Force.
I
So
know.
I was here for three years, and so like I'm moving to Georgia next.
Nice,
Yeah.
dude. Oh yeah.
And I'll be within 3 hours driving distance with my kids, so that's a huge thing, man. Because I miss them little kiddos. So yeah,
Wait, how much kids do you have
Win.
again?
I got 3.
How much kids do you have?
Yeah,
How much puppies
Bro.
you got?
think about this. I got 3. And I'm about to get married, and she has 3. So we're about to be the Brady Bunch. That's all.
Hell yeah. And Sean's, how many kids do you have?
I have 3.
Oh, so it's the same.
8, 5, and 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know,
How big of a worry is it like that? Oh, sorry, Rock.
No, you
Continue.
good,
My
you good,
bad.
you-
Content creators to hear. How big of a worry is it that other people are making the same type of content? Like, how is that even a factor for you? Like, anymore? Like, does it matter? You just create. What's up?
Now, well, so okay, that's like a 2. So I try to not make something unless I'm in it. Like unless I want to do it, right? So like I don't want to just go through the motions, which that's like a fine line, because with new release stuff, I also feel like not obligated, but like I have to be in that. That's one of my things. Like that's a good business move, I think, to get any kind of just low hanging fruit, slam dunk exposure. Like I was saying, like those are easy easy views or whatever, you know what I mean, if that's what you want to call them, because everyone wants to see the new stuff. But other than that, like, yeah, I try to do it. If someone just so happens to do something that I did, so be it, you know what I mean. And I just try to do it the best that I can, be myself, and if people like it, great. If not, that's fine. I do my best to make the bet, like I really struggle with not clickbaiting people, because like that's one thing that someone, you can have the same person opening the same product in the same way, but someone might clickbait so much harder. So I struggle to be right on that line of, oh dude, no way he did that. And then he's like,
Mm.
okay, it's fine, you know. And then like I get the forgiveness in the video for whatever it is that I did in the thumbnail. So I try to, you know, I try to play that balancing act and also come through on whatever my, you know, my title and thumbnails, and I try to do the best that I can, even if it's the same thing as everyone else, because everyone's doing 151 right now. But I'm gonna try my best to maybe give it a little spin, or I'll throw in some like why I think that I think 151 is good. Like I'm gonna mention this in a video coming up, because it's the first English set that features a God pack. So I really like that for, you know, for later on, right? If it doesn't pan out, then that's fine. But 151 is like, you know, is tanking right now from what I'm seeing, right? So
Oh yeah,
um
it's taking like
the
crazy.
singles, right? So
Yeah.
but the single pack, I mean, that might be, you know, maybe like having the
Some
first God pack. I mean, that's like the first set that has, not the same, but like, you know, first set that maybe has gold stars, or the first EX set or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. You know, it's kind of relevant. It's significant for that reason. So I like it as like a little investment piece if I were just gonna put my money into Scarlet and Violet, because Scarlet and Violet hasn't given me much to be super excited about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not like
You know, but like yeah, it's we were so spoiled. It's funny looking back, cause like Sun and Moon, I was like, oh, this is like trash compared to X and Y.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I'm like in Sun and Moon, and I'm like, I don't know if you guys can relate, but I'm like, man, I miss X and Y. And then Sun and Moon happens, right? And then so I'm like bitching about Sun and Moon, and then Sword and Shield comes out. I'm like, that's it. Pokemon's dead. It's over. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's over for us. And then Sword and Shield is just so good. Like when I'm looking back now compared to Scarlet and Violet, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm gonna have that same feeling on whatever's next with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know.
Some people are comparing 151 to like evolutions, which I think is it's a pretty decent
fair
comparison, because I mean,
Very
like,
fair.
151 is probably like printed to the ground, obviously, but I think it does have some long term like potential, knowing like it's like 151, so it's like,
I think based on artwork alone, 151 is it dunks on evolutions personally.
oh yeah,
Like the artwork is so good. You know what I mean? Evolutions isn't bad either. Like if we look back now, before we get like a Mega Venus or whatever, you know, like then it was like, oh yeah, just another. But like when I look back at them now, those secret rares are freaking beautiful. You know, and the texture, like in the texture now, I'm into the texture. I don't know.
That's why I love Japanese so much too.
Oh,
is
dude.
the texture and the art, the quality of the card itself. Like I actually completed 151 in Japanese, and like I have 2 binders now with 151. And one is the complete set, and then the other one is the reverses and the Master Ball reverses. Like that's stuff you don't get in English, right? So like that's, oh man, I'm gonna miss that. I'm
Dude,
curious.
The Master Balls are so good in Japanese.
Yeah, they're-
you know.
yeah, it's
Right?
such a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a great idea, and it's such a, for people, it hits that chord for people that like to chase stuff, even if they've opened up a million packs of it.
It's a whole different subset. Yeah.
It's a whole different thing that you can chase down, and yeah, it makes it impossible. And it's a great money vehicle for them. And I'm like, damn, like you know, you know, it's exciting still. You know, you can't put a number on that. I don't have that with English 151 that I do with Japanese. Oh, I'm all in on Japanese, bro. I was not
That's
against
what's
it, but nervous. I was when I first started opening on camera. I didn't like Japanese because I obviously can't read the language. So I would always kind of shy away because I'd be afraid of messing up a name, messing up a, you know, a trainer card, whatever it may be, just messing it up. And then now that I've let that go, like I don't give a shit about messing up anymore. If I mess up, you know, who cares? You know what I mean? And now I really enjoy it, and I'm just like, I'm in on it. So
I used to have like Pokelector up on a separate screen.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let me look at the name of that card because I don't want
panicking about the name.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting
And then I
there and
learned
I'd
it.
have to like for the name. I use the same thing, and I'm like trying to, you know, hunt down the name. So I don't, and then I come back and I'm like, oh, that's a Grumpigger, you know, or you know, like, and I try to, and it's just so unnatural. Now I don't give a crap. If I mess up whatever, I'll just call it whatever it looks like and then move on with my life, you know?
100%.
Yeah. Not to like super shift gears. Actually, I am going to shift gears a little bit. But you guys talked about clout chasing already, I assume.
A bit.
Yes. Yeah. I want to get like kind of like a quick recap from both of you guys, and then I want to see Sean's take on it too, if that's cool.
Sean's, are you up for it?
Oh, for what? What happened? What did I miss?
The drama that happened like recently.
Oh God, man. I made an agreement with myself that I wasn't gonna feed that monster anymore. Because like anything, it's been proven to me that anything that is said or done is gonna be used for narcissistic, nudist, like fuel, and I'm just like, I don't know. So what did you guys talk about? Because I did not see. Did you cover it with Ryan already?
Yeah, a
little
bit.
bit.
I kind of just asked him his opinion on it and how he felt about it, and he was kind of just like, she went after my best friend over this, which like she had no merit behind the criticism that she had, and then people came to defend, and now he's in agreement with you that it's like there's no point in fueling anything for her anymore. So like it's gonna blow over soon anyway. But it was just like a stupid thing that happened that she, brought upon herself.
Well, one thing that I think that gets missed. Hold on. No, stop.
The Force.
What are you doing? What's on your face? Why are you wearing makeup? Okay, go take that off. Go. My daughter just came in. She's almost 9 and she's wearing makeup. Go take that off.
My daughter's 5 and she wears makeup.
Bro, it's because my wife, it's like I don't know, Real Housewives over here. Okay, so one thing that gets missed a lot that I feel like that she hammered on a lot is what was me. I'm only talking about pricing, blah blah blah. In that instance, she was only talking about pricing. I kid you guys not, and I will say this: she has deleted comments that were made on I would see, and I'm not saying that I'm like, running down the comments at all, but like I'll go into the comments and stuff, like, just seeing what people are saying, whatever it is, controversial or not, because Nick doesn't post stuff like that. Nick is very, he's posting the same, very similar kind of stuff. I'm opening, this is this, blah blah blah. I saw, and I kid you guys not, on everything, and I'm not exaggerating this, I would see her come up relentlessly on his stuff and it's never it like just recently, I would see, oh, the percentage is this percentage. Well, she's trying to get like very specific on chances and odds. What people don't see on her posts and her just nonsensical rants, where she contradicts herself constantly, but that's neither here nor there. But constantly being so critical of him and really just shit talking constantly, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like that happens, and I mean everyone can agree that happens with everyone. You're never going to make everyone happy. I've had it happen with me myself. I'd have major toxic haters in the comments, which is fine, and I never engage because number one, you can't be everything to everyone, and number two, I'm not going to have that argument with someone just based on their opinion, whatever, you know what I mean? This was a history, and this was before I even knew Nick. This is before I became friends with Nick. And people, and I get grouped in saying that, oh, like we're BFFs and all that stuff. We've become friends lately, but even back then, I would notice it and take note, like, look at all of this shit talking. It is a long history of it. And I just lost it because she brought me into it. And that's when I was like, what the hell did I do? And the irony of it is, she follows me on everything too, and she's never had anything bad to say about me except for right there. Like I all of a sudden got thrown in, you know what I mean? So I just snapped, and I shouldn't have engaged. It was my fault because at the end of the day, I took the bait, just like we all did, because she used all of it just to like try to stir up more drama. She got 2 videos on a possum. I mean, all this stuff, and then it really hit me when she literally said on her Instagram, and multiple people sent me screenshots, right? And it was the same thing. It was, I can't believe this worked. You know, they totally fell for it. I was going for, this was my plan all along. I can't tell you all how many dick pics I got in my DMs after all of this drama, and it totally worked, and I'm making all this extra money.
Dang.
And I'm like, this person is literal trash. Like I can't even be a part of this anymore. Like, and she's at the absolute height of her relevance on whatever social she's on, and she has a handful of simps and 87 people liking her post, and I'm like, what am I even what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like I just can't be a part of it. That's why I told them, I'm like, I don't want to. I'm just not doing anymore. I don't want to engage. An accessory to helping her push her, her OnlyFans forward and her, her whatever it is, her sex work forward. And I can't be a part of that. I don't believe in that stuff. So whatever. And you know what? Not people said that, oh, you're against sex work and that's a bad look for you. I don't give a shit if that's a bad look for me. Okay? I'll say it right here and I'll say it anywhere. I don't give a shit. I'm allowed to say I don't respect people that do that. And if you're one of those people that do that, good for you. This is America. Go do whatever the hell you want. I'm allowed to say that. Just like you're allowed to say that I'm not allowed to say that. Okay? So that's really the reality. I don't give a damn. Okay? So, and you know what? If someone told me to my face, oh, I do, well, I don't care. If you're in my life and if we work together, you serve a purpose, whatever it is, you know what I mean? I don't care if you do. I don't care what you do on your free time. Just do your job. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. And if you're not in my life like that, I don't give a shit. And I'm allowed to say, I don't respect people that do sex work. So I'm allowed to say that. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And that's where I'll leave it. And that's what I was saying. And took huge offense to me poking a joke, like poking fun or whatever. It is what it is. And it's done. What's done is done, but I'm done with it.
Yeah.
So,
It
So after
does.
this,
Yeah. It does propose like an interest on totally separate from like her as a whole. But what is, because I've seen some interesting opinions on what is clout chasing. So like it has nothing to do with her, different topics, different people. Like what is actually clout chasing? How do you like define it? Because some people think, even I do, content creation in general is just some to extent clout chasing. You're trying to be successful, you're trying to get the views, but some people can't distinguish clout chasing from like hating or other stuff, or just having a solid opinion. So I don't know what distinguishes clout chasing from just being critical or normal.
are you asking me?
No, to anybody.
know.
All three of you.
I mean, like I think the approach is what's important. Like for me, I will put myself right in that question. Of course, it's whatever that is, the dopamine hit or whatever it is, or you're using it to advance your life in some way. Like for me, I don't get a super. How do I explain this? When a video does really well, okay, like I have a video that just went over 100K, and I'm like, I'm more like proud that happened. Like that's a big accomplishment, more than I want to like post it. I never like post it on Instagram and say, look at me, I'm over 100K. I don't thirst after it like that. I really use YouTube as a vehicle to, number one, build a community that I would want to be a part of, because it didn't exist when I came into it, and that's the honest to God truth. So I'm trying to build something that I would want to be a part of. And then number two, I'm using it as a means to become my own master one day and not have to be, a slave to another job, and be able to do what just chill with people and just talk and not be toxic. Like you'll never find me. That was one time where I stepped out of line, and I engaged in, and it couldn't have been with the worst person. So I regret that, but because it's just like nonsensical to even do that, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, man, so like you could say that I wouldn't say that I clout chase, but it is a mutual agreement. Like, let's say with me and Pat, when we make a video, of course, I want to feed on his success because it will but I want to do it the right way. I don't want people to come over because he said to or because I said to, because they want to. And they want to be a part of my shit, or they can be a part of Pat's shit, or you know, they can be mutually exclusive. But of course, but if anything, I'm not trying to make those situations happen. Every time me and Pat have got together, it's been like, hey, I'm gonna be here, you're gonna be there. Let's try to link up, and then it just kind of happens organically. But of course, and if anything, I'm thankful to be in Pat's orbit, in Nick's orbit, in Ryan's orbit, or be on the right side of, let's say, a possum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always trying to just do right by myself, by the community, and just do things that please me, which aren't, you know, destructive to the community or to myself or to my family. And that's how I try to operate. So, you know, clout chasing, I think, happens. It just, I guess that's what you can call it, you know?
I feel like there's a big difference between clout chasing and putting yourself in a position to accept clout when it comes. Because like clout itself is just like popularity and views and being seen by people. But when you're like clout chasing, you're doing anything you can to put yourself in a position to get seen. So like when people fake injuries or fake helicopter crashes, or I think it was a plane crash, the YouTuber that
Like, so messed up.
Yeah, like it's so messed up. So that is something that I would put into the class of clout chasing, or like slandering someone's name just because you know it's going to get clicks, rather than putting some merit behind what your criticism is. But if you're making videos and you're putting yourself out there and you want to do well and be successful, build a community, you're always putting yourself in a position to accept clout. And I think there's like a big like difference in that.
I agree.
I feel like
What's up, Opaza?
first of all, Opossum, what's up, dude?
I just
guys, sorry.
I didn't even.
What's up?
Yeah, I got yanked into work. I would have been here a little earlier, but fucking people can't do their job, so my bad.
No one even acknowledged the possum like entering. No one acknowledged.
We didn't want to cut you off.
I'm late. Don't let me step on your toes. I'm late here.
Yo, Metri's here too. What's up, bro?
I've been working and I have like a deadline, but like I've been listening the whole time. Conversation's just too good. I was like, I gotta come in here, and if I gotta like share a comment here or there, I'll be in here. But I'm also working.
Yeah, I just got back, so I apologize for that.
No worries, bro.
I think that there's there's healthy and unhealthy clout chasing. And I don't even know if it's like, especially when you see what the motive is behind the person. If somebody is just like, for me, for example, like if like where the YouTube gods have blessed me and I got really popular, anyone who would do content with me, I never would ever be mad if they were chasing clout either. Like that's just something on my mind that I feel like I just don't want to even put energy towards. But like you could tell if somebody, I feel like you could tell for the most part, if somebody is doing it just for self gain. And it's very apparent with certain individuals in the community that it's like that, but I don't know if most people are like that. And I think that like associating with somebody, or just the thought of clout chasing can make people be shy to working with others because they don't want to be seen as clout chasing. And I think that could also, that's the difference between healthy and unhealthy. That's my take on it. Like I think that there's also, it's okay sometimes, you know.
That's a good take.
And I'm getting a lot of shit like that. You know, I'll get comments, not a lot. I say a lot, like not a lot, but like yeah, you see me a lot more, you know, on Nick stuff or on, you know, Ryan stuff or whatever. Nick, at least Ryan just started shit talking. You know, he just shit talks me relentlessly too. You know what I mean? And that's just his way, right? But that, you know, I don't take it seriously like that. And I'm just honestly, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be in the conversation, because like I said, I don't care about the, like, obviously it's beautiful when subscribers grow up, huge milestones or accomplishments, but it all circles back to, because I have a family, you know what I mean? So as long as I'm taking care of like the number one things on my priority list, everything else is, you know, is just, I'm just grateful for it, you know. And if I get to work with Ryan, with Nick or whatever, I don't even look at it like that anymore. I wouldn't say that anymore. I wouldn't say work with them, you know. I'm just gonna go do some shit with them. Like I'm gonna go to the East Coast in 4 weeks, and I'm gonna get to see them. Like when I see, like hopefully, you know, a possum Nick. I don't want to say other Nick. That's so fucked up. A possum Nick.
Damn.
I'm just gonna say Nick. Okay, that's just messed up. No, but like hopefully I'll get to do something with it. Like me and him have never been. You know what I mean? But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like a card party. You know what I mean? But that would be cool. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here, man. I
Yeah.
don't get this. This is really like put things into such perspective. All this bullshit that's been happening. You know, it's just like it's not what I'm here for. It made.
Oh,
it
that's
so
what. Yeah, okay, I
toxic.
got you now. That's what we're talking about.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Bro, just like
No,
That was funny.
dude, just
I,
That's what we're
shake it.
talking
I had
about,
like a VR moment right now because
I did.
I was on Nick
I did
when he
hit
was
the
talking,
table.
I
It
was
was
like,
mostly because of like it's like, oh, we're bringing up this crap again,
no,
which
no,
I get
no,
it.
no.
It was relevant. Just that was such a stupid, dumb instance.
Yeah, it's just like just move on, right? You can honestly just all right, that moment is over. On to the next.
No.
What's the
It's not
next
about that. Like, it's not that we were talking about. It was just the whole circumstance of that. Like, if going back and like reviewing it, because I did that today. I went over the whole thing, and the entirety of it's just absolutely baffling how it was tried to be spun by said person. It's just absolutely insane. That's why I was like, oh, this again. Not because y'all were talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's a conclusion we came to. Is I just can't feed that. I just can't feed that anymore, man. It's just
No, because it's absolutely a false narrative. It's completely dumb. Like, the person can't figure out that we just don't like them, not the entirety of that gender, which is the fucking that's the whole reason I even talked about it, because that was the narrative that was spun. And it's like, that's absolutely stupid. That's
and that was the
dumbest
last thing
crap
that
I've ever
That
heard.
was the last thing that even was on my radar. And
Yeah.
to bring out the misogyny, what was
That is the only reason I talked about it. Otherwise, I would have let y'all fucking handle it, because y'all were stomping it best y'all could anyway. She just did that, and then I was like, yeah, that's some absolute bullshit.
Yeah. People suck sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
We're still talking about this? Like, what's
No,
going
it
on?
re-
What is
it
going
re-
on?
came back
It's
up,
because
that's
I
all.
stepped back in, Ryan.
It's because I came in and I missed the first part of the podcast just because I
I
had
didn't
that
hear what
business
hashappened
meeting,
either,
but, like,
so I didn't know what
so,
you guys covered. And they
yeah,
started attacking me,
Sean
Ryan.
and
They
I
started
were
coming
like-
after me. I feel attacked.
welcome to journalism, brother.
Yeah. Hard hitting facts. Dun, 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 dun.
That's why people are here. They want the critical hits.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
Yo, for a moment, I thought that Ryan went and showered and then came back with his slick back hair.
He just went in pregame.
He was just sweating.
Yeah,
Sweated his ass off for 3
I
or 4 minutes.
can do anything with this hair, bro.
that's so awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So what's good? What's good, Nick? What's new with you, brother?
Yeah.
It me, Nick, or other Nick?
Other Nick.
Oh, is the other Nick here?
Oh, I'm good. Like I said, I just got back.
Night,
So
bro.
that's my bad. Just I'm getting pulled, so I wanted to be here. That's other than that, nothing. Just normal stuff.
Bet. What about you, Metri? What's good with you?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. It's
Damn.
been a rough week, long week. It's a lot of work, and preparing for a church retreat, which is what I'm actually doing right now. I'm preparing a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going away with these kids for a weekend.
Nice. That's what's up, man.
Oh yeah.
Doing the Lord's work. I like it. Yeah, look at this. All these people in right now. This
What
is
a-
awesome.
Well, what are we
I'm
doing
just
for?
not wearing a shirt, and I refuse to turn my camera on. It's so hot.
What do you guys'
Yeah,
thoughts
I feel
on like the good old card party? How we feeling now? Are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Like, be the first one I can go to, hopefully. So I'm pretty hyped about it.
I'm not going.
Yeah,
Shut
I'll
up,
cover your
Ryan.
shift if you can't go.
You're not going, Ryan?
No.
Oh, if Ryan's not going, I'm not going. Put my foot down.
I
If
feel
I
like
don't go, a
the
lot of people aren't going, baby. That's it.
I feel like the price of it is like kind of determining how I'm using my tax return.
God damn.
I mean, realistically, you should buy tickets now. You should buy tickets right now.
I mean,
Yeah, but I got child support, man. I got kids to feed.
damn.
That's
fair.
bro.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
but you got a lot of Japanese exclusive stuff that you could sell, bro. Come on
True.
now.
That's
Come
true.
on
But,
now.
but I love my Japanese exclusive stuff, like this guy right here. I
Oh,
love
dude.
that. I am not selling that. Like it's like, oh, it's so good. Love
dude,
it.
that's a
Bro,
fire
your kids will
card.
be there next. Your kids will be there next year. You don't know about card party.
Like,
Bro.
damn.
Fucking top of the list for that stuff. They just don't get it, Alex. They don't understand. They're like, oh, you got Japanese stuff. Just move that stuff. And it's like, I'm attached, bro. I can't just like.
I am
Can't just
so
sell it?
attached. So a lot of my good cards that I have were gifts from members of the Victory Crew, and I could just never part ways with that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I sell any gifts I get. Fuck them. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Regifting
That's
master.
free
Bro,
money
I'm
right
kidding,
there.
bro. Like I have a gift
Fucking-
there. I have a gift there. I have a gift there. I have a gift. Yeah, I don't sell my gifts.
What's your absolute favorite Pokemon, Ryan? Absolute favorite. Maybe I can get some stuff here.
That's tough.
Mm.
As a kid, it was always Bulbasaur, Haunter, and Zapdos.
Hmm.
But in terms of like cards, obviously Selby, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's that
Nice.
Haunter at?
What?
Where's that Haunter at?
It's in a box.
What Hunter?
Unbelievable. Never mind.
Oh, I'm fucking moving, you jackass. What are you talking about?
Bro, don't lie. Everything was in a box
I was,
before you were
I was
moving.
waiting for you to say that.
I'm moving. It's going right in the office. It's going right in the office, bro.
Good.
Like, shit. Where's the Gengar? You can't even see it. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Damn.
Screen.
I got him a
Awesome.
house.
Yeah,
I
thank
got him
you,
a
Nicholas.
housewarming gift like 3 months too early. I thought he was moving in way earlier, but then he had to do all this extra stuff. So that
I'm
was,
not even close to moving in.
No, that was.
Wait, you,
Clark.
you gifted him a Gengar?
Well, no, it was a Haunter. It was, so like if you could show his Gengar, it's basically Haunter, but that it's so what's it? What's
So
so
cool.
much threads? So much threads. So this guy like takes like nails and like threads Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Oh shit,
That's
that's actually pretty
super
cool.
Now it's making sense. Okay.
And then
Yeah,
on the back,
I-
he puts how many? 216 nails, 150 yards of thread. Pretty cool.
Dude.
Handmade. You know.
Dude, that's
Man,
actually
there's some
sick.
creative people in this world, for real.
Yeah, bro. I bought three off of him so far. So yeah, he's great. So much threads. So where it's so SEW underscore so right much underscore threads on Instagram. Yeah, check him out. It's great. I love supporting like people that actually have skills like that and that can create like cool things like that. 100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Dude.
cool.
Well, I wish I had a talent. It's,
Oh,
I
shut
could try
up.
doing that with like monster can tabs or something. Like maybe I get like just all the different color ones. Just put them on. I could probably try to replicate that. You know what? I'll probably try to do that actually.
You do
That's
have a
what
talent. You dismantle people virtually between 6
That's-
and 11 minutes.
I don't do any of that. All I do is tell them how I feel about stuff and how they feel about it after. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Dismantle it,
That's your call.
repair it, and then put it in a frame.
Dismantle the establishment board by board.
Dude. Do you guys see the new SCR cards or like the freaking new cards, Japanese cards that were just released?
Which ones?
Yeah.
I
Talking
think.
about the ones for the new sets?
Yeah. Dude, there's an Altaria
The
EX.
Altaria, the Galaiscapod, fucking all those ones?
Yeah, those ones. What are your thoughts on that?
You mean the ones that everyone's been posting like 20, 30, 40 50 times a day?
Yeah, pretty much.
And Rock's posted them?
No, I have not.
You're not yet, but you're waiting. I know you're going to post them.
I may have one scheduled.
I may have one in my photo bank. I may have one in there. I've edited it slightly, and it's going to go up and YouTube and Instagram.
Hell yeah, dude. The also what happened recently was that the Detective Pikachu and the game also released that looks like completely
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. I saw that. Or that game didn't get rated so good for some reason. Like it's like getting like really mid ratings or something.
Yeah,
Too slow. It is just like I can.
The same thing. So maybe it's just kind of like that. I played the first one, but I never played, or I don't even know if I'm gonna play this one.
I
Dude,
wouldn't invest the money in it.
Okay.
they
Yeah, I'll
just
get a
I
good
looked
deal
at
on
it
it.
for the promo. Yeah.
they just don't
Pokemon
want
being
to make.
owned by 3 different companies creates such a difference. It shows that it's owned by 3 different companies because you sometimes have things that are so great and sometimes that are things.
that was like 2 years ago.
No, it wasn't. That was like the beginning of last year.
Yeah, I
That's
think
not
it came
2
out in
years yet.
January.
So like a year ago.
No. That would be 2 years if it was 2024.
Ooh.
Hit him with the math.
So it's coming up on 2 years.
So we're just gonna add a few months to that. We're gonna call
Bro,
it
it's
2 years.
October.
Okay.
It's October.
We're gonna add two
Okay,
like
sorry.
4 or 5
So
months.
that's
Okay, my bad.
almost 2 years ago.
We'll call it 2 years for the
Almost 2
sake
years
of this
ago.
conversation. 2 years. That's still relatively recent.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Games
I mean,
maybe not.
but aside from that, like that was like something like extremely different than what they've ever done, and that worked out really well. I heard always rave
Yeah, Legends
reviews
Arceus was
about
great.
it.
Very
Yeah,
good game.
but like, aside from
it was.
that, there's been really nothing.
Paldea Evolved, that was great. They released that and that changed the entire game, baby.
Oh my god.
I mean, there were good Sword and Shield sets. Scarlet and Violet isn't that good, but they've done a lot of, and most of the games, honestly, I'm kind of sick of them.
They're all kiddie. They're all handheld.
Yeah, they're not changing it, and the graphics compared to like Breath of the Wild, like I don't know, man. Do something. You're three
why-
huge companies.
That's why
I'm
I still
looking-
think they should have never left handheld. It was handheld was their tried and true, platform, and it's I don't know.
As much crap as people talk about like Sun and Moon, that's way better than
Scarlet
Scarlet and Violet. Like way better.
Sun and
Not even
Moon is
close.
when I stopped playing the games, and yeah, I could see Sun and Moon being way better than
Yeah.
Sword
Played it
and
recently
Shield.
for like work, and it was so much better than Scarlet and Violet. I'm not even trying to say that to be like, oh, hipster me. It was just far more enjoyable.
It's for you.
right
That's not that long ago, realistically.
It's really not. You're right. It's only like fuck,
So
like 10 years.
I might be the different voice here on this. Scarlet and Violet is freaking lit. And there's a lot of good things that it does in the game. There's a lot of good stuff in the game. So like the story is actually pretty good. The different mechanics like shiny hunting, like battling, doing the raids, the system that they created, they built more on Sword and Shield, and they improved it significantly. I feel like it's a lot of fun now, like a lot of fun. So
Shiny hunting is easier. Yeah, 100%.
but there's just all these different mechanics like the mass outbreaks and stuff like that. Like I feel like it takes less time to achieve what you want to get, and
That's
with
fair.
Pokemon Home, you could bring your Pokemon forward, complete your Pokedex faster. Like there's a lot of good things that is definitely improved on.
I wonder if
But-
I get charged for that shit.
You might be.
Bro, I
Scarlet and
have
Violet,
that.
I still think Scarlet and Violet's fun. Just it's not like I definitely do think Sun and Moon and like Sword and Shield are. But I do think like it hasn't been doing this with Pokemon. It kind of went like this, and then like went a little bit like that. Personally,
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
They were
Heart Gold,
so
Heart Gold and
good.
Soul Silver for me were like the best.
Heart Gold
That
and
was
Bro,
Soul
we
fantastic.
get it, bro. We
Games
get it.
are
You're
great.
old. You're old, bro. That was 2010, bro.
They are great, though.
Stuff.
It came with that
It's
little.
it's
pick it up
okay,
now.
Sean. I was gonna say the same thing. I like Soul Silver a lot.
Thank
I like
you.
Heart Gold. I like Heart
I
Gold
watched
too.
man.
Walker in
And
college.
fucking Opossum's way younger. Fucking Opossum's way younger.
Bro, I
Not
used
that
to
much
carry that
younger.
Walker. I used to get experience with my Pokemon while I was in college, walking around campus. bro. I was lit.
Pokemon Yellow was the shiznit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
Pokemon!
actually,
You have to use
It
your
was.
hands. That's a baby's toy. Oh,
Blue
and
Red, baby, zoo bop, baby, the boop bop,
You guys,
man.
you guys never
I
got
remember when I used to
experience
play
missing those
Pokemon. I fell off my dinosaur. It was so good.
Oh.
That's
I
a
didn't say
Step
fall off
Brothers,
your Aerodactyl. That
Step
would
Brothers reference. I like it.
Bro, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like XY.
I was good too.
That's why it
Dude,
was
black
great.
and white version 2.
Black and White 2, they were
The
great.
Black and White 2 is the peak of
never
Pokemon
played
games, in my
it.
personal opinion.
Gold, yeah,
I
black and white.
I
is so
love it. Yes.
Black
Heck
and Black and White was really good, but like I preferred like Fire Red Leaf Green or Heart Gold, Soul Silver over them.
Yeah,
That's still my preferred way to play Kanto is Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like it's
Yeah,
way
definitely.
better
So
to
good.
play that than the original, in my personal opinion.
Yo, Dustymon is in the chat right now and he's talking mad trash.
Yeah,
That's
he's talking
that's
trash
Dusty
on
for
him.
you. What's he saying?
Why
He
do you
says-
not
What
make
a
content?
bunch of
What
losers
happened to Dusty?
talking
Fell off?
about Pokemon. Oh,
Dusty
dude.
don't even like any of the
Why?
new Pokemon. What's he
Oh,
talking about? Look at him in there. Every time you bring up a new Pokemon, he's like, "It's not Charizard. Fucking get it out of here."
Yo. I gotta get going, you guys. I had so much fun talking to you guys. I'm gonna try to make more of these. My schedule is starting to loosen up a little bit. So yeah.
See you later,
I can't
Dark.
wait to see you when you get back in the States, dude.
Peace, Alex. Yeah, same.
Damn, flipping
Yeah,
him off.
Thanks
there.
for
Yo.
hanging out.
Peace out, brothers.
See ya.
Bye.
That was abrupt.
Yeah, I'll play middle. Scarlet and Violet's not that bad, but it's not like amazing. I'll just say that.
I do enjoy the story and like the different mechanics to progress through the game, but
Yeah.
I understand why people don't like love it. And graphics are pretty shit. So
Some Oni Life said they should have stuck with 2D, like the Pokemon games.
yeah,
Agree. I mean, look at the difference between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It is literally like the same game, yet so different, and they're both so fun. And Pokemon's been doing the same thing for years, and it hasn't made a difference on in my opinion, how fun the game is.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It gets hard to defend sometimes because some of the criticism that Pokemon games receive is 100% legitimate. Like you can't even. All you can say is, "Yeah, I know. I like it though," because I still like Scarlet and Violet. It's still fun. Like I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I like the base game.
I haven't played it either, but the base game, I enjoyed playing it.
Yeah, it's just not as good as Sun and Moon. I just recently replayed that and I had way more fun. I'm not gonna lie.
If there was a game to play, Arceus, and see how it goes. I've never played it. I gotta play it.
That's an actual like if they had put voice acting and a couple more things in that game, 10 out of 10, easy. They just needed a couple more things to be perfect.
Aren't they
I
like
think
in the
one thing that annoyed me with it was they repeated a lot of dialogue. Like when you sat down and had like intermission between play, they would basically be saying the same exact thing. Which I guess like if you're playing in an open world game, you're supposed to like take your time like doing things, so you might forget what the story is. But I did find it like a little repetitive. But everything else about it was great.
Yep.
Dude, I'm a fake fan. I'm so
are.
guilty. I'm so guilty. I've never played a game, dude. I'm just better.
What's your favorite Pokemon again? Like Lopunny
You
or
ever played
something?
any of the games?
Yes, it's Lopunny.
Wait, Rock, you've never played any of the games?
No, never.
He uses it for gameplay in his
Wait,
fucking
yeah,
videos sometimes.
all of
What
those
are you
videos are
talking
fake.
about?
All of those videos are fake. It's not his gameplay.
It's not my
He doesn't
gameplay.
credit the person whose game it is.
I did. I credit.
Yeah. Credits
This is a
them.
crazy plot twist for me right now. I had no idea because that was
He's
the majority
lying.
of his.
Dude, I'm not joking.
He's not. It's
not.
Look at the description. It's never his gameplay.
No, that's not true.
He's
It was his because that was the majority of his background. Whatever was playing while he was talking would be, someone just like roaming.
He
I
doesn't know anything about Pokemon. He uses ChatGPT to make all
Yeah.
his videos. He just like
Rock GPT.
Rock is like advanced AI. I think. I don't even think he's like a real human.
honestly maybe
He's
that's
what
why
the
you guys
internet
never
thinks
showed my
memes
face.
would be if it was a person.
Exactly. It's the internet's version of what they think a human Pokemon fan.
Yeah, he's got a rock face.
Would do. Oh my god. I'm
That's a
sorry.
little funny.
I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake. I'm sorry. Though what they
I've seen you post Pokemon cards though.
Yeah, I mean I'm new into that. I'm like
Nah,
I've never seen it. It's all I take I take it from other people. I just post it on my
Now you're gonna tell me it's not you during your live streams. My whole reality is shattered now.
Yeah, it was
That's
never me
AI.
in the
He
first
has
place.
7 fingers in his live streams.
What?
He does have two. He does have the 2 live streams, and then you got the gift with the evolving skies. And now that I'm thinking back, and I'm like, he didn't really know his way around opening up a pack of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back on that?
Front.
No.
Just making sure, guys. What's the card trick again?
11 to the front.
11 to the
Guys, I do
okay.
the card trick all the time, like for real. But like, I'm not gonna do it today. I just don't feel like it. I know it though. Doing something different, guys. Breaking the mold. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
What's Rock gonna do when he gets unmasked at Card Party 2? And then are you
I'm
gonna?
telling you, it's gonna be like Dream. Only like
Wow.
they're gonna actually respond positively.
Dude, when I do a face reveal, I'm just gonna do that chin on the angle, and then I'm gonna look at the camera like.
Dude, I didn't think it was that bad at first when he actually did his face reveal, and then you like watch it back again, and you see that face he made where he's like doing like the ninja chin, where he has it like all the way out.
Dude, it is
Yeah, like-
ridiculous.
We need to have one of the panels just be a face reveal.
That would be sick.
Dude,
That would
hell
be pretty
no.
sick.
Just complete silence as he takes it off.
just comes out.
Dude, I
I wonder if there's a company like instead of like like a Jack in the Box head, they can have a Rock in the Box head or whatever. Like he can.
You
I
can
want
easily
like
3D
100%.
print that.
Yeah, I want to
They
make
can
him
make
one.
that, right? You can make that, right?
dude, I would be too embarrassed to walk around in that. Dude, I'm a
Well,
shy
but
kid.
People will get it immediately, and you can wear a Hawaiian shirt and then like a rock, like just the rock head with the hat, people would get it immediately.
Immediately.
I'd go shirtless.
No,
Shirtless with the mask.
I'm trying to figure out ways to remove your body now. You can wear a green suit, and that could take your body out with a green.
No, you
screen.
just wear
You
a
could be-
mirror.
Yeah,
Put a
you could be
mirror.
Green Man from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes, dude.
I think it's a
So
little
dangerous,
too good.
but definitely effective.
It's worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Dude, I am the most introverted person you will ever see. Like, I'm so
I
introverted.
don't know, man. I don't go out. This is like what I do. And Ryan, literally, you should. We're all introverted nerd dudes here.
I try my best to go out and do things like for videos, but yeah, I like staying home.
I am.
What about you,
Outside's
Sean?
scary. There's like the sun and stuff out there. I hate it.
It's disgusting.
Other humans.
I hate it. Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, fresh air. Ugh.
My brother sends me like a touch grass meme like every day.
You have a brother?
What's that?
I have two.
Touch grass. Can you explain that one to me? Dude, God.
Well, does he know that you do like Pokemon content? So that's why he's doing it?
Oh yeah. No, they all know. Yeah.
He hasn't
Or
seen
is
that video where you're running around the track, I guess, huh? Like where you're trying to lose weight in Pokemon packs. It's like, yeah, I already did that.
Or is it because you're an anime weeb?
Because I don't leave my room. Yo, Vault, I'm also down 11 pounds.
Oh, dude.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Everyone's kind of like on a little health kick. I know Nick was doing it. I didn't know you were doing it. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
How's your thing going, Nick? What are you up to? Are you just like doing cardio, or are you working out?
Just working out more. Basically, was told, okay, I'll do that. So just been lifting and running more. What's up?
I thought you meant your height for a second. I was like, what?
Yeah, thanks, Metri. Appreciate that. Bro.
Damn.
Yeah, Nick, you actually have to grow 3 more inches if you want to work here. So
If only it was that easy.
Hey, you have to grow 3 inches somewhere else. Dude, that goofy laugh. Oh my god.
I mean, what happened?
It's
That
like,
3 inches height thing, that really stung Metri. I'll remember that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you did.
how
It's
dare
okay
you.
though. I deserve it.
Oh my god. So you guys, how
Like,
long
y'all are
you
gonna
been...
see me at card party, and I'm sorry.
No, you go.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. It was just a stupid joke. Y'all are gonna see me at card party and think I'm like someone's kid or something. I swear to God, it's gonna be great.
Oh no.
Like, I'll be like, whose little brother is this? You're like, oh wait, fuck.
Dude, listen, some of the most jacked people are like below average.
That's
in
not. That
height.
doesn't make them taller, Brock. They're fucking still short. I appreciate it though.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
would you rather
Just
be
makes it hard to fit
jacked?
through a door, and it doesn't make it like.
No, I mean, would you rather be jacked or just like tall and fat?
I don't
Obvious.
personally care. I think it's funny. Like it's just funny. It's a funny little goofy thing. It doesn't bother me.
Dude,
Before I rudely cut you off, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna. I'm glad you guys are pursuing that as well. I think that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
I
Everybody should at least do a little bit.
at first when I wanted to do content, I wanted to do a like educational with like what freaking not to eat.
Oh yeah.
So
There's people like think like fucking just like the most random foods are healthy, and it's like not even close. Like especially like people like working in like the military and stuff like that. Like people will get like Hungry Man dinners, and they're like, "Wow, I'm eating healthy now."
exactly.
And then you look at how much sodium's in there, and it's like that's a real story. That's actually real.
That's wild.
My biggest thing is changing my diet. I count like all my calories now, and I'm just eating like a lot of chicken, ground turkey, salads.
Oh, okay.
I track everything in like an app called MyFitnessPal. Somehow, as healthy as I eat, I am always above my sodium like goal. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to not have so much salt. Like I everything has so much salt in it.
Oh yeah, everything. Literally, it's something that they just throw in all foods now.
Like even sweetness, like somehow
Like, it's in everything.
if you have like something really sweet, somehow just has a bunch of sodium, which I don't even know how that's possible.
It's preservative, baby.
It's crazy. What about you, Sean?
Hey, guys.
How you been I've been on your like.
Tell me.
Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah, my wife's leaving to have like a girls' night, and I'm left with all the kids. So.
Oh,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, No, well, I thought she left already, and she actually was. So like, I've been in here with you guys for like 45 minutes or whatever. I thought she was already gone, and she wasn't here. And she was like, "Who's been watching the kids?" And I'm like, "You."
Uh
So
oh.
she was getting ready. I had no idea. So what was the question? What was the question? And then I'll go.
I was gonna ask like how's like your fitness journey? Like, what are you doing differently?
Diet for sure. I'm doing the keto thing that just works easiest for me. Like I'm not very good at cutting out, like people do portion control a lot of stuff, a lot or, do huge calorie deficits. I'm not very good at that because I'm like constantly hungry. So I try to just eat less bread, potatoes, pasta, rice, stuff like that. And then
Meat.
yeah,
Protein.
man. Yeah, I'm really trying to go more. I'm definitely not cutting out on protein, but just better protein. So like instead of red meat a lot, maybe I'll do less red meat and more fish. And I'm trying to do that. And then I'm trying to put myself in a calorie deficit by just working out more, like just doing more cardio. So I do 30 minutes of cardio every day. Well, 6 days a week. I'll rest one day. I work out 6 days a week, and then I do just core work with that, like plyometric stuff and just kind of like fast twitch movements and stuff. Because I still play hockey, so I'm trying to make it also relevant to what I'm doing, so I can. And I'm seeing, like, I'm getting less tired on the ice. I'm, moving a little bit faster. Like my friends are seeing it, so it's been cool.
That's awesome.
Especially at my
great.
at my old age. Yeah, I don't have to use a cane anymore. Thanks to Opossum because. Yeah, he sent me some of his walking sticks.
I sure did.
I don't think I've forgotten. Okay.
I didn't think you would. I know that you need them to get around, and I'm glad you grew out of them. That's the thing.
And I don't
know what
That's
the
the
hell
training
you're
aid to
looking
get
at.
you the next step.
I don't know what the hell you're looking at, Ryan, because you started this whole mess. You started this whole.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mess?
This whole thing.
Yep.
You call this a mess?
This is my life now. Okay. I get daily. I get called old. I get my name is misspelled, the wrong age. Okay. I get shit talked every day because of your actions. You scorpion.
Now I imagine you without a beard. Now that's a thing that's going to happen too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nick, let me package this for you. Okay. So,
Yeah.
number one, he texts and he says, "Hey, look what I'm gonna do to other Nick. Okay, to Rev. He goes,
Yeah.
look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show these pictures of him without a beard. Okay. I'm like, ha ha ha, funny, ha ha. That's great. That's really good. That's rich, right? That's gonna go over great.
Sure.
I come to see the video, and it's me and pictures that he took of me without a beard. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, no fucking way.
It's like two
And-
jokes.
and-
It's like the beard thing, and it's like
Oh,
because
that-
people call you Pokeref sometimes.
Do not
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
This
And I
do not lie, Sean. Do not lie.
You know what
Okay.
you did.
Oh, is he gonna
Okay.
call up receipts?
Yeah. What?
I literally told you I was gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna do a slideshow of old pictures of you and just say, oh,
You were
so that's
talking to
why I
Nick.
had.
You
That's
were
why he
talking
has
to
a
Nick,
beard.
and you know it. You set me up, and I even laughed about it. Okay, I laughed about it later that night. You set me up. Okay.
God dang.
So the way that it was, maybe I read it
Hold
wrong.
on.
Okay. You must have
Uh-oh.
thought, oh yeah, this is a great idea. Okay.
Hold
No,
on.
I like it, dude.
I didn't even
Yeah, you're
recognize
rethinking
you.
now. You're rethinking now, huh? Yeah, you can call them
No,
receipts,
I-
motherfucker.
I don't care. I can honestly say, in front of all you guys, honestly, not one thing has happened yet where I've actually been disturbed, where I've been pissed off. Okay. Opossum
Yeah, bro,
called
you
me
shouldn't.
walking stick. Okay, which is also a casino out here. Okay.
I did. I did do that.
Okay, and it was public but also private, and it was very intentional, and it hit me. Okay, it hit me. That almost pierced me. Okay, because I wasn't.
To be
expecting
fair, you
it out
did
of
shove
Nick.
paper in my mouth first, so I think that's like the.
I didn't ask for that either. Okay, no, I have not been upset about anything. So
Just have me calling you fat.
no, that honestly doesn't. I mean, that's pretty like it's shocking, like it's like jarring, to be said that too. But I'm not like upset. I don't hold any grudges over it. You know. So You're so. There's something wrong with you. You should be fucking studied. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
Maybe
the
she was right about you. I don't know.
You're the friend my mom used to warn me about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy.
That guy.
he's a self-improvement bully.
It's all bullshit. It's all free. It's all the internet. It's all bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It's all
No,
It's all,
no.
it's
There's
all
a
bull-
friend. There's a friend letting a friend know. Change it up, bro. Figure it out. Do something. Wake up.
I'm doing something.
Wake up.
Did
Fucking
did
cut
just
to, like,
air knock?
Arnold
Did you
or,
just
like,
air knock on the. Did you just
Yeah.
air knock right now on the fourth wall
up.
or whatever it is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You could just literally splice what you just said into like a red pill fucking meme.
Oh,
Like,
big
it
time.
fits perfectly. Wait,
Yeah.
wake up, bro.
Into a Schwarzenegger montage.
Yeah,
They don't know
literally
me,
just like
son.
that. It's got like
Oh, dude.
Norman Bates on it and like like doing the ooh face or like.
Yeah, if you want to get red pill, just watch a Biden speech. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my
If you
god.
wanna- Oh, no, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd rather watch a
it's so
Leonhard
bad.
video.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
it's so bad.
Honestly, yeah. Like, if I'm being real.
Ryan is the David Goggins of
So bad.
Pokemon. That's good. That's good, Dusty.
Oh, David Goggins, the man.
David Goggins is a hero. Yeah. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
Nick
he's
said, hey,
he's awesome.
Hey, you back from date night?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Tell him to go back on date night.
Oh man.
Oh shit. All right. I do have to go though, guys, because I do hear a ruckus. But fucking do this again.
Me too.
Fucking
Later.
couch
Hey.
surf, I
Thank
did.
you for hanging out.
Later in peace.
See you, Sean.
Later, guys. Love you.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Love you guys. Later, man.
Peace.
Later. Okay, bye, bye.
Bye bye.
All right, now the squares are gone. Let's fucking get to the real chat.
Hey, Jesus Christ! Finally, they're gone.
Yeah,
Ugh.
now we can tell you back. All right, now I can say sorry I was late. Just yeah,
No, don't worry
that
about it.
happened.
My back kind of hurts from carrying the podcast.
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
fucking champion. I felt like
Yeah,
I was like, man, do they even need us here? They got this shit.
I joined a minute before you. I've been in the chat the whole time, but I've been a little busy.
Yeah. Incompetence. That's what I've been dealing with all goddamn day.
Incompetence.
That's
Well, why?
Incompetence. Yes, incompetence.
Just like your subordinates, not doing not
No,
listening.
not like quite like that. It's just stuff. It's,
Army, like
Yeah,
just
well-
Air Force stuff.
Nick, are you
No,
always
not-
are you always
My what?
standing? Always standing?
now I am, yeah.
But like in all your videos, you're always standing?
Yeah, I keep getting comments where people are like, why are you bouncing around so much like this? And I've just started doing it more just to see if like more people leave like comments about it. Like
I do
personally-
notice it.
I
didn't
do
realize
like
you
when
were
people
last.
say things about stuff too. Like I personally like it because it's like, oh yeah, now I can play into this. I can go a little crazier with it. I can get a little dumb, stupider with it.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, is your phone just like propped up?
Yeah, it's on top of like two Funko Pop boxes.
Did
That's
you
why I
not
fell
see it
earlier.
all before?
No, I did. I just think it's so. He's like living in the Stone Age right here.
Fucking dang, dude. I have an iPhone just like y'all. Holy shit.
Actually,
iPhone, though?
I have an Android.
It's like 2 years old.
Yeah, I have the
thinking
11
upgraded
Pro.
it.
It's so old. I gotta get a new one.
Dude,
Oh dang, that is old. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I just don't feel like spending the money. I'd rather spend it on stupid cardboard that's shiny.
And if you get the 15, it might overheat and explode or something. Wasn't that what they were talking about or something?
I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
waiting for that one to come out too, because that's where I wanted to upgrade. And yeah,
Yeah.
now it's shot.
Now it's like the Galaxy 7 again, or like the one that you could like turn into like a grenade or something because it was just the
Yeah.
battery packs were exploding. Apparently,
I'm
it's like
pretty
that
sure that
level.
people
of
it
dumb.
would like turn. It would go on fire in people's pockets too.
Yeah, I think that's what people were saying. Like it just like
Yeah.
overheats to the point where it like just ignites.
Mhm.
well, I thought the problem with the iPhone was just like it was like very breakable.
There's
What?
that too,
Ew.
but yeah, it's been overheating. If you like have it on a fast charger, that stuff gets hot. There's apparently like an overload chip that isn't like graded right or something like that. Or like the charging chip isn't graded right. So there's more
There we
input
go.
going in than it can handle.
Check this out. You got your phone right now. How would you feel walking out of here with an OtterBox too? And it's like, what's an
Yeah.
OtterBox? And they show you and they encase your phone in like this giant like it's sarcophagus. And then you get your phone back. That's what they do.
You know what's funny about that? I legit have an OtterBox case.
Yeah, Most people do.
I don't
They have
a case on
something
my phone.
similar.
But hey,
You were bold.
I have the 14 Pro. I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, you are. Jeez.
My
Jesus
mom
Christ.
had told me, I think she has the 14 or the 13, and she said that the sales rep said that it's an unbreakable phone. And I was like,
That's
and
not
so
true.
she never had a case. And I was like, Mom, that is not right. You're
That's
not doing things right.
That's
But
Wonder why
I don't think
she-
she ever broke it. She would lose it a lot, but I don't know
Okay.
how she never broke it.
Wonder what kind of sales pitch that is, because that's not even like they like usually if you're buying a phone, like where they get more money is if they sell accessories. That's really weird.
To be honest, I feel like she just made it up. But
Oh, okay.
it is what she told me.
Never mind.
Your mom's a liar.
It should be. I don't know.
I could see someone say that though. I
Yeah.
could see it.
I feel like
By
there
the
is
way,
a
you might
pitch
need
to be
this
made,
case,
but you're right about accessories.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's where they get all the money. They try to sell you a second charger there too. They're like, okay, so it comes with the charger. It doesn't come with the block anymore, but like you can get a block and another charger for just another $35. It's like I'm going to like Walmart and picking one up for $6. Leave me alone.
Dude, that is so wild. The
Dude,
fact
it's
they
nuts.
took out everything from the freaking like iPhone and stuff, like all the accessories, like dude, that's why I drew
I
the
still
line.
have the old. I still have the old 3.5 fucking headphone jack ones from like an iPhone from way back when, and then I have like the dongle somewhere too, where like you hook that up to like this adapter, and then you hook that adapter up to your phone. And I remember that came out, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening here? Like, why are we? Where are we going?"
I
Like technology,
think I still have one too.
it's somewhere around here. Yeah,
It's
You know
so
that
not-
they made a lightning to USB-C for their like iPhone 15, so you can use your old charger.
Oh, yeah. I do remember seeing someone at work had that actually.
Vision's in the chat. He says, "Look at all these cutie patooties." Aw, thank you, Vision.
Yeah.
He joined
Yeah, what-
right before a stream just to say that he couldn't make it.
He blue balled us.
The courteous guy. Hey, at least he told people, unlike me. I just like showed up like an hour and a half later.
Nah, I mean you had duty.
It's
What
all
a courteous
good.
guy.
Vision is a nice gentleman. I'm trying
What
to.
a fucking.
He's the goat for real. I'm trying to get him the card party because he doesn't know if he'll make it. But I'm trying to get him the card
You're
party.
trying.
Yeah, dude, he's a freaking like first person like I've ever like one of my first people that I've knew when I came into the hobby, in the content creation side at least. So yeah, me and him a lot of history.
What's funny is like the most like notable names, and I only put that in quotes because like it's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
That I've like really interacted with was like you guys, and I had other like content creators that I talked to, but they were all like on the smaller end. So like you guys are like the most like longevity wise like people that I've actually interacted with, and it's awesome. I do love it here.
Dude,
I do too. I'd say the same. Most of the people I talk to on Instagram are just like they'll take pictures or they just collect cards in a relatively normal degree. That's usually who I talk to most of the time.
they don't have no ambition like us.
Better than some other people.
Whoa,
That's not always a good thing either. Sometimes they're the smart ones.
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
I agree. The
100%.
like the sexual tension between me and buying a UPC for 151 has been off the charts, but I just cannot
Sexual
stop thinking
tension?
about it.
What?
On the shelf, fucking stars all sweaty, just looking at it, just like. Whoo,
Dude, you have no idea how much I want to do an opening of it, but it's not the content that I want to make, so I can't buy it.
Fair.
Just how
I
about if
also
you
had like that itch too, because like it was. But I just don't want to open any more 151 because I genuinely am not a huge fan of the set. Not that there's anything wrong with the set or the cards or anything. Just it's very. I don't know, kind of like how we were talking about the games, and we're like, oh yeah, the games are getting a little, stale and stuff like that. That's how I feel with like 151. Anything. I feel like Kanto has been rid
Yeah.
over and over again.
the meat riding is
Yeah,
crazy.
I feel that.
Cards are nice though. Like.
Yeah, no, the arts are really nice. I do feel that though, and it's like so discouraging. It's like, why am I going to keep opening packs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to Paradox Rift, honestly. Like,
Oh,
just
I'm
something
very
different.
excited to play in that pre-release because I didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
to play in Obsidian Flames. So playing in this one, I'm just going to be like, my element, I'm back.
I can't wait to see what they do with like Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon, because that's going to be really what drives the set, in my personal opinion. And it's probably going to either deter people from the Paradox Pokemon or like bring some of them in.
Mm-hmm.
I like what they did with Ultra Beasts back in Sun and Moon, because people really did not like those when they came out.
And now like people are looking.
I wasn't
like,
in the hobby long enough to remember that, but
dude, they announced Ultra Beasts, and it was like Armageddon. People were like up in arms, like they're not even Pokemon anymore. They're not even putting up Pokemon. It's just Digimon fused with like Power Rangers. What is this? Like I remember specifically someone putting up Stack Attacka and going on this giant rant on Instagram about it.
Dying.
What if we stack attack on these nuts?
But I remember specifically being shown that and was like, what the fuck? Like they went on a whole tangent about how Pokemon's just dead after this. Like they were just like, this is the end. This heralds the 4 horsemen coming.
And now people are actually looking and fondly at those like Ultra Beasts.
Yeah, now people are opening up Unbroken Bonds, and they're hoping to get a Pheromosa Buzzwole Altart. That's what's crazy. Is that card used to be like considered one of the worst ones in the set, and now people are like begging for it. They're like, please, 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 I need something.
Give me a hit, please. Oh.
Times change. Genesect, I think, had that same kind of intrigue to it as well. I don't think people like Genesect when he was first announced.
Wait, when was Gen? It was in the black and white, right?
Yeah, it's Gen 5.
Yeah.
And then Zygarde, Gen 6. I don't think people really like that either. I think people were very much like, what is this?
Dude, Zygarde was so
I wouldn't say
sick
that I'm a
of
fan of Zygarde. I don't hate any Pokemon, but like I don't love that one.
Honestly,
Zygarde is a little weird. I will agree.
Genesect's cool though. I do like Genesect a lot.
Dude, Zygarde in the anime though was pretty sick. I remember like when I was watching like X and Y, dude. Zygarde was like such a cool Pokemon. It was a cool concept.
The XY anime is just goated. That's like top tier Pokemon anime, 100%.
Oh, dude, finally, dude, 100%. Everyone's like switching. Oh, what's the best X and Y? Without a doubt, ain't no debate. Come on, I mean, Ash finally kissed a girl.
I was looking at starting that soon, and I looked up like the filler list just to get an idea. I didn't realize that it was 1,000 episodes. I knew it was a lot, but like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they had a lot of
the whole
episodes.
series. Yeah,
dude, that's just
it's worth it. There's a lot of good things that came out of XY, like the anime in particularly.
Well, I'm saying like starting from the beginning, not just XY.
Yeah.
But, like I want to get to all
there's
of
not
it.
just
If I were to watch it, I want to watch
episodes.
it. If I were to watch it though, I'd want to start from the beginning. But that's an intimidating number. I don't got time for that.
I'll be honest, it's not like
Piece
anything.
be like,
Yeah, what's that?
what's up?
No, what are you gonna say?
Oh, I just said One Piece be like, and when you said like 1,000 episodes,
Oh yeah, dude, One Piece is like absolutely wild.
I actually sat down and watched more than like probably the first season of it.
Yeah, I remember watching like parts of the first season when I was younger, and I wasn't as into it. And I also watched Naruto, and I was a little bit more into that. But now I'm into Naruto, and then Dragon Ball was just my big thing. And then I used to watch like the early seasons of Pokemon, but I don't have much recollection of it.
One Piece is definitely a long show to get into, so it's not like Pokemon where we could pretty much go by the generation, because like I mean you don't really have to go like directly from the beginning. You could just like start like let's say in Gen 4 or Gen 3 or Gen 5. So it's not like One Piece where you like have to pay attention to the storyline.
Yeah, I was about to say like that's like a super engaging. They do a lot of callbacks too, from what I've heard, to like previous things that have happened.
Yeah, so that's the problem with One Piece, because if once you stop,
Same with like Bleach.
Oh, dude,
I freaking love Bleach right now is peak anime. It is so good.
I've only heard good things about Bleach.
Yeah, that's crazy that Bleach has made a comeback, because I used to watch Bleach all the time in fucking high school. Just man, good times. That and Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, dude, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is like goated.
Oh yeah, so good. So good.
You watch
And
Brotherhood,
people
right?
that still haven't watched it. It's like, what are you doing? Watch it, and it's like, what are you doing? Like people are like
That's me.
Attack on Titan. It's like, no, you should probably go watch that instead. Not me personally.
That's one that I want to watch too. I had to finish Naruto Shippuden though. I don't think I'm
Attack
gonna
on
watch
Titan's not that
Naruto,
good,
but
in my personal opinion, like it's an okay anime, but it's like not as good as everybody says it is. It devolves into something else that it's not being advertised as really quick.
And plus, I heard I was spoiled at the ending, so I'm like, after I heard the ending, I was like, nah.
Yeah, because everybody spoiled that shit too, and it's like that is a good ending, and that was definitely, but the internet ruined that completely.
I mean, that ending was brutal for me, at least.
It was. It's good. I mean, I get why they did it. I'm not gonna spoil it either, but
yeah,
I don't know. As a whole, I don't think Attack on Titan is amazing. It's all right, but
obviously the animation is like freaking top tier. Obviously.
Oh yeah, it looks great. The show looks awesome. Just when you actually, I don't know. I'll stop. Someone's gonna get mad. I'll stop.
Dude, I'm gonna clip this and then I'm just gonna I'm gonna post this as a short.
I don't care, Rock. I legitimately do not care.
Oh, you're gonna care when people are gonna like all the anime fans are gonna like flame.
Oh, attack one of their own. Oh, that's not true. They definitely will. They 100% will.
Dude, they eat each other up.
Yeah, they do over like dumb things too. Like I remember Virginia was wearing a Dragon Ball Z T-shirt and she didn't know like she was still like catching up on it or something like that. She just finished the Dragon Ball anime, so she's very familiar with that. But Dragon Ball Z, she's not super caught up on. She's wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt just because she liked it. And some fucking dude was talking to her at like a card store we were at, and she didn't know a specific character. And dude kind of went like,
"Ew."
It's like, dude, man, shut up. This is why people don't want to like associate with like certain hobbies. What she does, she didn't know who the fuck like I don't even remember what character it was. I may not have known who the character was.
I'm very well versed in Dragon Ball, and there's still characters that I slip on names on, or like I'm like, but I've seen so much.
Goku Soul is your favorite verse.
Dude, how do y'all feel about Dragon Ball Super versus like a Kai or just regular DBZ? Like, how do y'all feel about Super? Because that's something that really divides that fandom a lot.
So I think that they wasted a lot of effort in Super when they adapted the movies to TV, because all they did was give poor animation and drag out the story. When all they had to do was make the movie canon by referencing it, and they could have moved on and done other better things. And then like the Zamasu series was good watching it, but then looking back, it makes no sense. And the finale, like the Tournament of Power at the end, is very good. It's like peak Super, but it doesn't beat out what like Z is. And then Z, I think, is like the ultimate peak of what Dragon Ball was going to be. But Dragon Ball itself is like a more childish way of going about the series, because I actually just rewatched Dragon Ball. And it's so good, but it's just such a different feel from what Z is.
It has a very different feel.
And then if you watch Kai, you're getting all the canon. So like it cuts out stuff. They do better voice acting, but the music isn't as good. But it's because the original Dragon Ball Z was using copyrighted, or not copyrighted necessarily, but like very heavily inspired music. So like they had to cut it out. So like OG Dragon Ball Z is great. Dragon Ball itself is very good. And then Super is like, besides like the movies are great, and the Tournament of Power is like awesome.
Okay, that's the general consensus I've seen too. I've seen where people heavily argue in favor of Super, but it usually gets met with stuff like that typically. I haven't seen really any of Super, and I've been very hesitant to do so because of what I've heard about it.
I mean, it's worth the watch through, but if you're going to be going through where there's movies, just watch the movie. Save yourself the time. And then, like I said, the animation is much more crisp. Like the story is like a little bit lacking, but what they're doing is they're appealing to like the audience that hasn't seen Dragon Ball in 20 years, because I think that's how long it was since animation was done for it. And then, like I said, Zamasu is well animated, and like the story is like good when you're watching it. When you look back, you're gonna be like, it like doesn't really make sense. And then, but like all of the tournament like sections of it are very good. Like some of it are a little bit more basic than others, but the finale is like worth the watch in my opinion.
Okay.
Does Charizard show up?
Maybe I'll give it.
Which arc does Charizard show up?
Charizard shows up in the final act, and he saves Ash and Goku.
Damn!
Yeah,
finally. So you telling me Charizard can solo the Goku?
And then Boruto also shows up, and then they also like save all three of them together.
Boruto.
And then you don't even realize, but the whole time the cameraman is Luffy. Or Luffy, however you say it.
And then he just takes a selfie.
And then G.I. Joe shows up, and they just give you like a lesson at the end of every episode.
He says, "Don't buy base set packs because it'll be filled with G.I. Joe cards."
And then they just start Fortnite emoting. Dude.
Oh!
They start default dancing.
And you know what? That's not far off, because like Fortnite has so much skins.
I was about to say, you could probably reenact what we just did in Fortnite.
Exactly, dude. I mean, they have Attack on Titan, Naruto.
Ask Nick A30 to do it. He could probably put it together.
Honestly, you probably could.
Naruto running around with a gun just feels so weird.
It is kind of weird to watch. Watching Fry and Leela, because I was playing it recently, I forgot those skins got put in, so people are still kind of using those. Watching like just Fry and Leela and Bender walking around kind of threw me for a loop because of how they're like cell shaded and all that. Like they just look weird compared to like all the other characters.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even like Rick and Morty does too.
Yeah. That's what it looks like that.
Mm.
That's right.
Like the shading and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of just like off. Like you can almost see them better than like other characters if you're like looking out, like trying to like find people because of just how different they look.
Yeah.
Honestly, they shouldn't even done it cartoon style. They should have done like stick with the regular Fortnite skin graphics and there's
Well, that doesn't sell very well, Rock. They need to make money off V-Bucks.
money.
Exactly. No one's gonna collab if you're not gonna make the money.
I can't even make that sound that kid made whenever he did that. Like you know that short that like they did where they were talking about like Goku being in Fortnite and he said Kamehameha really wrong. I can't
what's funny?
even do what he did.
I would have to rewatch it to try.
I can't even do what he did.
What is this video?
It's like so. You can go.
His name is Dagwami, I think.
Oh, so you got the whole lore.
You know what's funny? I know someone who streams with him, and I'm also a mod for that guy.
Oh really?
A Fortnite streamer.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
I'm not making fun of him like hardcore, but I do think like I can't even do how he pronounced Kamehameha. I don't even know. I
remember he said
that was
you
everywhere
said
for a while.
the Kamiyamama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
The Kamiyamama in Fortnite right now.
You not Kami. You had to get a victory or or something like that.
Oh, it kind of sounds like call me a mama.
Call me a mama.
Call me a mama.
Call me a mama.
Oh, call me a mama. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh,
Are there any moms in the local area?
Oh man. Well, since we're on the topic of I think me and Starman bring this up, but did you know that Logan Gary apparently he deleted the Instagram post.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you mention it in your video? That's where I thought I heard it.
So he hadn't deleted it at the time, but I did drop that in there immediately. And I talked to Gary a little bit, like privately about it. And it's like, I'm not trying to personally attack you or this whole thing. Whatever else is going on past that, that's on you. That's on people that are making videos about you past that whole thing. I'm saying as a regular community member that I am very hesitant for Logan Paul to step back into this fucking hobby space after everything he's done. That was the whole point of my video. We didn't want him back in here. He still hasn't even like fixed stuff that he's been found almost 100% sure guilty of, and that's still existing. And people want possibly him to come back in here. It's like there's no way. There's actually no way.
I was saying that I think that what he's done, like outside of Pokemon, that like he's like really screwed up or allegedly screwed up. I think that his relationship with Gary has always been a very positive one because like when you watch Logan's videos back, like they interact and they have good, genuine conversation. He probably looked past those things and were like, there'll be no big deal when we do it for charity. Yeah. And then it's like, it's a little insensitive when like you think about it. Plus, like you don't want him back in the space like a lot of people don't. So it's so weird.
No. Like the charity's awesome, and like I made sure to bring that up because like there's nothing against like doing any of that stuff, and that's like the good thing that would come from that. It's just to me, it feels like that's an easy way to possibly step back in, just get people if that happens. But like that's his ticket back into the space essentially, and then come back in, do another break, do another pump. I feel like we're almost due for someone else to do that anyway, and I'm wondering if like someone Logan Paul-esque, if not Logan Paul, is planning on doing that. That's always been my personal tin hat theory, but I don't want him back in here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised honestly. It's probably
we're due for someone to try.
Someone ran like Travis Scott.
Yeah, and then like it's just gonna be the vintaging 2.0.
I feel like a lot of investor people would be so into it.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's who genuinely wants them to step back in. I told this story before. Like I went to once again a local place around here that like sells cards and stuff like that. and it was right after Logan had stepped into the hobby. They had a bunch of stuff, was looking around. Some dude came in, they had a bunch of product in a Tupperware, was trying to sell it to said card store owner. And he's like, started talking to me a little bit because he saw me looking at cards. And he basically, midway through the conversation, said Logan Paul stepping back into the hobby was the best thing that ever happened because it brought so much money into the space. Dead ass. Just some random 40-year-old dude that I had never met before in fucking Arkansas told me.
Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure I've heard you tell that before, and I have like the same thing where I was trying to find a local card store because I just moved when like I was starting to get back into Pokemon, and I got right back into it right when Logan Paul was doing his thing, and I was in a card shop, and same exact kind of conversation was coming up. Like we were talking about like the Yankees or something like that, and then they started talking about like some baseball cards because they had the game playing, and then someone just randomly was like, because I was looking at Pokemon, said the same thing like, "Oh man, I made so much money when Logan Paul stepped back into this thing," and I was like, okay.
That's wild.
It's apparently a semi-common thing that happened then because that's what people were doing. People were taking product, Champion's Path, Shining Fates, whatever they could get a hold of, and just trying to move it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even just like the boom of cards overall, because sports cards were going big. When I was in that same store another time, someone had been on Whatnot, and he was selling stuff in the store for the store owner, and I was like, is he making a video? And they were like, no, he's live streaming. He's selling stuff for us at like a certain percentage as long as it's okay with us. And I was like, that's pretty wild to do like a co-assignment like that. Like that's weird.
That's the consignment instead of someone just having stuff up and it says consignment, not for trade or something. They're doing it in the store. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was like, I guess whatever gets you money. I don't know. That's wild.
Where do we draw the line of like, I don't want to say it, but like, how do you draw the line of good money or like good profits and bad profits? In a way, I know it's a dumb question.
Is like, no, that's not a dumb question. It's
no, not at all.
How I feel about it, and y'all might feel differently. That's fine. How I feel is money itself coming to the hobby inherently is not bad. Like it's not a bad thing at all. There's nothing wrong with that. It's almost more what that would make people do to the hobby than what the money itself is doing, because like when there's like money in there, the competition starts stiffening up. People are more willing to undercut each other. People are more willing to scam. People are more willing to clean out stores, trip over kids to get like product because they know they can turn it over hand and foot. And then there's people that also, when money comes in the hobby, they will invest that back into their communities as well. They'll like get product where they can for like a good price or something like that, but they have a little bit more money to do so because more money's flowing in, and they'll just return it to people. They'll do more giveaways. They'll do more things like locally for their stores. They'll do more things for, you know, the kids around or something like that. They'll try to send cards out to other people. They'll do trades with people internationally. Like it's just, there's a lot of good things that come with money because Pokemon definitely prints more product and makes more things because there's more money flowing into it and there's more reason for them to do it. It's just like let people come in here and do what they want and let people in. Like this is a hobby. It's supposed to be fun and all that stuff. And I've completely changed. I'm a way different person about that now because of what I've watched people do during Champion's Path, Shining Fates. I saw like terrible things.
Money wise, like good money, bad money. Cause since I'm getting into reselling, I think that there's a level of openness that you need to have with like other people because there's so many people willing to like screw others over. So like I'm right now in the process of like buying collections to resell them for profit because I'm trying to like see more high-end cards. And like as long as you're open with the person, like, hey, here's the amount of money that I could get for it. I can't pay that, but this is what I'll pay you so that we both make some money and we're both happy. Like if you're okay with that. Same thing with like promo cards. Like say the Van Gogh thing went a little bit better and you got 10 copies because it was more available and like whatever. And you kept a couple for yourself and sold them. As long as you're not like trying to pump them the second you get it for a large amount of money that you know that it's not worth, I feel like that's where like bad money comes in, where you can make good money if you were to grab it, sit on it, wait for the price to even out and be like, hey, now that it's kind of at a fair level price, let me give it to people that wanted it and missed out. And like there's like some ethics to the money, like rather than doing like a whole rug pull or whatever it is just in our hobby.
I think honesty can definitely go a long way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like that's the thing that people did not do a lot back then as well. And that's, I think, where people kind of got distrusting and stuff like that is because it was a lot more lucrative for people to be dishonest and try to sell a dream of $1,000 pulls out of $50 boxes. It was a big old dream to sell people, all these cards will be PSA 10s, all these cards. Like, people did weird things and said weird things and tried to inflate the value of what people were getting to make people spend more on it for the flip, which, if you're being honest and you're being upfront, I mean, people can spend their money however they want. That's fine. Just people did not do that a lot.
I feel like that's why we're also seeing like slabs and stuff like moving slower, because there's just so many out there, because everyone was buying from breaks to get 11 cards, grade most of them, even though they're not worth it. And
dude,
now it's all saturated. No, go ahead.
Yo, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
Sorry, man, I heard you.
Hey, Dusty.
Hey, first of all, I don't like Charizard. I just want to make that note. Dad said that earlier. I don't like Charizard that much. Okay. Second of all, something that Starman had said earlier in the stream, and I just wanted to give my take because I've been selling cards for a little bit now and been seeing some stuff. Dude, slabs, like, if you want to move cards right now, I have unlocked the secret, all right? Slabs are not selling worth shit right now, and you got to think about it from the aspect of everybody wants to flip slabs. Everybody wants to, like, buy the cards and then grade them and then sell them for a profit. And since everybody wants to do that, the place to make money right now is to find a way to get singles for cheap and then sell those to people who want to make slabs out of them and then let them waste their money trying to flip slabs.
That is actually what I have been working on right now. So
yeah, dude, the singles market right now is going absolutely insane because everybody thinks slabs are where the money's at. But honestly, it's you buy a shit ton of singles, let people try and slab them up, get their 9s and 10s, and just make us a ton of small money that all equals big money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Turn your singles into cash.
Exactly.
There are hot singles in your area.
The biggest thing is like making sure that you provide like good pictures and like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's their gamble, but as long as you're not like fucking anybody over by like lying to them about the quality of the card, like, it's up to them, dude. You just got to be transparent.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with good and bad money. And
I can see that too. No, you're good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off either. I was like, just from my perspective as well, I don't buy slabs, so like that makes sense from going any point. Like, you want to sell to people who are going to slab those cards for whatever reason, and then like people like me will also buy them that are just like, I don't want a slab card, I just want to throw it in my binder anyway. So I mean, singles never have a problem moving. You never have a problem moving a raw card.
Yeah.
Dude, definitely, because everybody, there's so many different people throw them in binders, people grade them, people just stick them in their pocket, use them as a fucking nail grinder. I don't know.
The coaster.
Yeah, exactly. But no, dude, my brother, legit, I bought him a Haunter Hollow from I forget what I don't know which set it is, but it was an older card.
Fossil one.
Yeah, I think it was Fossil, and he takes it and puts it in his clear phone case. So that way
I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
I'm like, brother,
I have a Rayquaza in mine, actually. The phone I'm using for the camera right now, it's just a Rayquaza V. I pulled it when I was like TDY somewhere, and I just threw it in the back of my phone. And I've been doing that exact same thing. I can't even say anything about that.
Rayquaza VMAX Alt-Art.
No, it's just a regular V. That would be nuts, though. That'd be a man.
I actually am gonna use it as a coaster.
I gotta go watch my kiddo. I gotta go actually do like dad things, but I just want to say hi, boys. Good podcast. Pretty cool seeing those bozos on there. I was just driving and I opened up because I wanted to like be like watching and hearing. I'm like, what the fuck are these dudes doing on here?
Fucking guys, dropping into our space. Who even invited them?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Get
out of here. You're kind of
you're too fancy. You're too big. Get out of here. Only small guys only know.
Oh yeah, 80K. Look at me. Like,
on the rise too. I'm getting 400 subscribers in 2 days. Whoa!
Wow.
I walk around with a cane. Ooh.
Bro.
Same thing.
You and Ryan both are just rounding stuff up like it extremely high.
That's almost 20K.
I'll give you, it's closer to that than like 10K, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. But like, still.
Dude, Metri made a joke out of me where I sound like I'm his girlfriend just rounding up to the nearest number, because I said in my video I was listing like an eBay listing for like 69,000 and I said it was 6,000 and he says
no, it was 26,999. And he's like, "Oh, it's 26,000." I was like, "It's at least 999. It's 20."
Yeah, that's another $1,000.
Yeah. That's some girl math right there.
I only see the second
You got
number
the
and I call
26,
it a day. What you say?
All right, I'm out of here, guys. It was good
All
talking
right.
to you.
All
Hey,
right,
Dusty.
see ya.
Thanks for
See ya,
stopping
Dusty,
by.
Musty, Busty, Crusty,
Dusty, crusty,
Lusty.
lusty, trusty.
Uh,
Okay, should we do like a remix on this thing? Damn.
I mean, we can dead ass just put one up on shorts. Like 2 people comment cringe underneath it, and that'll make my.
Wait, we have 9 seconds. 7, 4, 3.
What?
We're just gonna end it in
2,
6 seconds.
1.
Wait, what's going
See-
on? What,
No, I'm
what happens in 10 seconds?
kidding. No, okay, we passed the 3 hour
We're
mark.
3 hours. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just hit 3 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, jeez.
The bomb
You
is
scared me
coming.
for a second. I was like, what's going on?
Just start randomly counting down. The bomb is coming.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, man.
You know, this podcast can go on for like another 2 hours because Opossum came late.
I feel like
honestly,
everyone's
yeah.
been like coming in like
Not that I'm
randomly.
saying
So
it
it's,
should, but like him and Rock could probably go back and forth for a minute.
Oh, we
Memes.
still gotta talk business, Rock. The card prisons. We still gotta do that at some
Dude,
point.
oh god, that is like some next level. Like,
That's a legitimately good name for like actual card sleeves. Like, I'm not even joking around. Like, if someone did that, that'd be legit.
dude,
that is
that's what I'm
pretty good.
saying. Like, dude, like some sort of like top loaders or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, freaking, dude, that's such a good idea. Dude, we're gonna
I
make
think
freaking.
so. We just need to
millions.
make sure someone didn't already do it before we get like sued. But like, if no one's done it, then yeah, that's a good idea.
Dude, I gotta copyright the name now. Frick. Dude, that was so funny. And in the live stream,
Yeah.
what was it, Gonzo?
Just going back and forth. Yeah, I felt bad because like I know they were reading it, they were taking away from like what they were talking about, that was a good podcast, by the way, Metri.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Appreciate
That was a great one.
oh yeah, that was a really good podcast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was listening to the. I ended up catching up everything.
The shade though that he threw, he's like, I didn't even know Metri was a content creator until like I saw him. Like,
Yeah.
We were on the podcast and he's like, Metro, where are you? Metro, where are you? I was like, on the podcast. I was like, I'm in the top right.
dude, I'm right here.
Wait, what?
Wait, do you have a different?
That's-
Wait, oh yeah, that's why you have a different profile picture on Discord.
No,
Actually,
he
yeah.
had his camera open.
No, my
Oh, yeah,
camera's
yeah,
on,
sure.
bro.
Oh yeah,
Gonzo's just a goofball though. Like he's just a like I love him, but he's goofy.
he can't read. Come on, give him a break.
It's like, how's this stuff work? Beep bop. Boop.
Oh man.
Every picture he sent me the thumbnail. Every thumbnail he sent me was kind of funny because they were like stretched beyond stretch.
Is he doing that on purpose, or is it like is he
No.
not?
He doesn't.
Because I've noticed that too, and I was like, that's really funny if that's on purpose.
He doesn't know how to not make it stretch. So I
Ow.
asked,
Oh
I don't
my
know. I
God.
asked him for a picture, and the picture was stretched of that just himself. So
I love that. That's the funniest like thing. I thought he did that on purpose. And I was like, man, that's
Sorry, I had to mute my I had my dog sitting on my lap the whole entire time, and my brother just took him. My dog was just chilling on my lap, just listening to
I was just
everything.
hearing like ghostly spirits or something.
Pretty much. Well, I think I may have to end the podcast. I'll be real. I probably I have to go.
No, I do too. So I was actually just about to message
it's been a
that.
long time.
Yeah, I'm tired of talking to y'all anyway.
don't
Yeah,
don't
been
bring
going through
that
God, I
up.
love you guys.
Just kidding. I'm joking.
Hey, it's your fault
Alright.
for going up late.
No, I'm joking. I actually genuinely like doing these podcasts. I like it better half the time than my actual content. So
Nah,
It's
bro.
just fun to
I
just
mean,
hang
your
out.
content's
Yeah,
fire.
it's just fun.
time goes by too. Like it's all like you said 3 hours, and I was like, oh, he's gonna say it's been like 2 hours.
Well, it's since me and Starman, it's 3 hours.
yeah.
I think
The early birds.
yeah, the early birds had to carry the pod.
All
You know
right,
what
the
I'm saying?
Grand Slam early bird special. Bip bop boopity beep bop.
Oh my god, it's so random. All right,
Making fun of Vault again.
dude. Vault and Ryan just always go at each other's.
On each other,
Oh,
like
definitely.
just all kinds of stuff.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna say this before I go. It's funny. I was asking Ryan, hey, we're gonna do a podcast 7 p.m. So if you feel free to hop on. And then he says, "Who's we?" And I said, "These nuts."
Wheeze nuts. Ah, got him.
And dude, and then he just flipped me off.
Yeah, he just has the middle finger picture of him.
Listen here, you little shit. Oh man,
He's like, all right, I'll remember that.
I'll put that in my
You're
screenshots.
You're gonna be on his backboard next week. He knows why he's up there. What? Buckets.
Today's trash Pokemon of the week is.
I mean, he might as well be one. Gen 9 just blows anyway. Everything from Gen 9's awful because I'm Brian. I only like Gen 3.
Oh my god!
And I don't know what Gen he likes. I'm just trying. He's gonna say something like that later.
He was probably saying, "I'm a Gen 1er." Probably on.
I don't even think he likes most Gen. He does like Gen 1, but I don't think he's like a diehard one.
He's not a 151 simp.
I don't believe so. I know he likes a good chunk of them, but I don't think he's like Rev, where like he opens 151 perpetually forever, and he just never gets tired of it.
Dude,
I know that's probably not true either. He's probably very tired of it, but
I think he maybe just really likes 151. Honestly, maybe he's just
which is fine. That's perfectly fine. I like him too. Just it's not my favorite, but if people do like him, I get it.
It's like the contrast and difference of Rev and Ryan is just it's funny. My God, we pulled the Zapdos, and Ryan just like throws it off.
He's like,
cuts it in half, puts it in a blender, and calls it a day.
Charizard, I hate this guy.
Well, I think I'll end the podcast here, guys. Thanks to everyone for watching.
Appreciate you guys.
And
Thank
yeah,
you for hanging around.
Oh yeah, it was a good time, ladies and gents.
hell yeah. See ya, Merc. See ya. Oh my God, Pokemon Metry's in the chat. Holy crap, what a cutie patootie.
Oh my God, what? How can you be in the chat and up there at the same time?
What the
You
hell?
mean Professor?
Professor. Oh yeah, Professor.
Pokemon metric.
Dude, I don't know why. I just see the
I
P.
didn't even realize he said that.
I heard it and I was like, maybe he has an alt account. I don't know.
I didn't even realize he fucking Mandela affected me.
Dude, I don't know why, but every time I see Professor, it's just Pokemon. I don't know why. I'm so used to seeing Pokemon in the first name of their channels.
Christ. I didn't even catch it either, so I guess I'm stupid or something. I don't know.
I'm a master manipulator.
Yeah, you got me. I need to watch you. Jesus.
I got you in my sight.
Okay, soldier, calm down.
All right, fellas.
All right.
I'm also gonna head out. We'll end the stream here, and I'm probably gonna also hop off Discord. You all enjoy your night. Have a happy weekend. Love you all.
Oh yeah.
See you, Metri.
Happy
See you,
weekend.
chat.
I'll catch you the next one.
See you later.